Random show settings. Sorry, I muted myself. They hope you can hear me. Random show settings. What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking, people? It's your boy Agostino Zinga here again with a random show episode number 194. Apologies for the lateness. Big up everybody tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Big up POVUT. Apologies for the lateness. You know how it is, brother. You know how it is. I do that thing I usually do whenever I set a time for a stream. That's when I suddenly get an idea to make a coffee, to wipe my ass, to pour olive oil all over my face. Just as I'm about to start the stream, I always think of an idea to do something. That's why I'm late. So apologies for the lateness. Apologies for the tardiness, but I'm here, and I'm very, very queer. Big up everybody in the stream chat. Big up flipping Uche. Appreciate you. Look, man, I'm just trying to get out of this fucking rat race. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of this fucking rat race, Uche. You know the pain. You know the pain. You know how hard you work. You know how hard you work to get in your position. You know how hard it is out there. Just the other day, I tried to fucking put in a holiday request and they got denied. I was like, you know what? I'm a big man. How am I putting in holiday requests? How am I putting in vacation requests? And another man is telling me I can't go. I was like, you know what? Enough. And in that moment, I was like, you know what? Should I quit or get another job? I was like, no, I'm not going to do that because I always do that. So I'm just going to sit down and keep working at where I'm at. But then I'm going to be doing this on the side at breakneck speed. You know what I mean? Because I need to get out of this fucking rat race. I need to fucking get out of this rat race. I can't be having another man telling me when I can and cannot go on holiday. Like, get fucked, man. I just want to go to fucking Berghain again and fucking bury my nose in some fucking ketamine. That's all I want. Is that bad? Is that bad that I want to go every single month to fucking Berlin and bury myself in ketamine and then come back here and tell you guys all about it? Is that bad? Is that really that bad? Is it really that fucking bad that I want to do that? Huh? Can a man not bury himself can a man not swim in a swimming pool full of pills? Right? Can a man not flipping backstroke in a swimming pool full of fucking cocaine and just have some fun? Is that not allowed? Why does another man have to tell me what to do? That's why I'm fucking on this like fucking Sonic, okay? I'm fucking on it like Sonic. So you're going to see a lot more streams, a lot more content from me because this is the year. This is the fucking year that I fucking leave these fucking full-time jobs for real because they're doing my fucking necking. Another man telling me that I can't go on holiday? Nah, I'm not having it. I understand why, because I've taken too much vacation time, right? I've already fucking used it all up, but I don't care, man. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Do you guys remember the meme? Let me go. Big up Luana. Wherever you are, Luana, bang your chest. Let me go. He's not letting me go. Big up Eric C. Appreciate you, brother.
He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Oz. Oz.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. But yeah, we're cracking on. We're working hard today. Today won't be a super long stream. I'm going to bang out the stream. Then I'm going to go straight to the gym. I've got my shit drying on the rack now at the moment. I put a fucking, what do we call it? I got on my humidifier. Oh, by the way, why did no one tell me about humidifiers? I live in a very small flat. Yo, big up Coiler, appreciate. Oh, yeah, big up my G Coiler.
If Bopper can do it, you can too. Forget a job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know how we do, Color. You know how we do. You know, man. You know what we're doing, man. Bruh, like, if it doesn't work out, I'll just trap anyway. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't work out, I'll just trap. If it doesn't work out, I'll just start trapping. I'll just start importing some things into the UK. I'll just start trapping. You won't see me for a while. Then be like, oh, where's Agostino gone? And then you see a news report. News at 10. You know what I mean? Middle-aged African man gets arrested for trying to smuggle. And I'll get arrested for something stupid too. I'll get arrested for trying to like, I don't know. Or I'll get arrested for trying to smuggle like Adderall. Nothing crazy. Like no class A's. I'll get fucking arrested for trying to fucking resell, whippets or something. You know what I mean? That's what I'll get in trouble for. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna move it. But yeah, big up Quayla, big up Uche. I see you. Previn187. What's good, my G? Big up Eric C. What's good? Yeah, my job always declines my vacation time unless I give a month's notice. Yeah, to be fair, they have every reason to, Eric C. They have every reason to reject my vacation. I did put it in super late because I actually want to go to I want to do a little quick flight to Berlin, actually. In Berlin this month, I think in March 1st, is it? Let me quickly see. I think it's March 1st. I want to go just for like a weekend. I want to go for the weekend because Freddie K, this legendary Berlin DJ, is playing like an all-night set in this club called RSO. So I want to fly out on a Friday and come back on a Sunday. A quick thing. But it's on March 1st, you know what I mean? So I did leave it a bit too late to get permission from work. To be honest, it is my fault. As much as I'm sitting here crying, it is mostly my fault. I should have put this in time ago, you know what I mean? But I didn't. I waited like a fucking bitch. And now here I am crying like a fucking bitch. So yeah, it's it's this one. It's Freddie K playing at RSO in Berlin all night long thing. And I've always wanted to see Freddie K live anyway, because he's one of those DJs you have to see perform in his home city, because I see perform here in the UK. I didn't like it. I think I made a video about it actually, and Berlin people were on my ass telling me, oh, you got to see him in Berlin, you haven't seen him properly, blah, blah, blah. So I actually want to see him play properly in Berlin on the 1st of March, but it's the 1st of March, you know what I mean? Most workplaces, it doesn't matter if you work in fucking McDonald's, it doesn't matter if you work in a bar. Today is what? It's February the 7th. You can't be putting in a notice for like a weekend trip for the 1st of March now. I should have put this in January. You know what I mean? It's my fault. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking... And actually the event is actually sold out anyway, but I'll probably still be able to get in. But yeah, I want to do a quick little flying on a Friday, leave on a Sunday. But my work said, no. I tried to put my vacation time in, but my work said, no. R.I.P. Amy Winehouse, you know? Actually, isn't there a movie about Amy Winehouse coming out soon? Or am I mistaken? Isn't there a movie about Amy Winehouse coming out soon? I'm pretty sure I saw it, but yeah. So, anyways, you'll be seeing me on stream a lot more. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. Anyways. Yeah, oh yeah, get COVID. Yeah, you know that COVID. Yes, Uche. Yes, Uche, you know how it is. Yeah, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say to you? So, let's just get started. And yes, in case you're wondering, I am drinking a coffee at 3 a.m. in the morning, but I'm black and coffee doesn't work like that with me. I just drink it like tea. It's not really a thing, you know what I mean? I know people always get shocked when I'm seeing me drinking coffee, but so late at night. But honestly, I think black people just react different to coffee. It just doesn't hit the same with me. I just literally drink it like caffeinated chocolate milk. That's what it tastes like to me. Caffeinated chocolate milk. I swear to God. But yeah, big up me. But it might also explain my ADHD. Maybe, you know. Maybe my frequent coffee drinking at all hours of the night might explain why I'm so jittery all the time, you know, apart from the drugs, of course. I think that might explain why I'm so jittery. I think so, but you know, you never know. Maybe it's fucking hereditary. Who knows? Anyway, let's move on. So let's get into the topics. Let's not waste any fucking time. First things first, for you blood clots, have you seen this? Courtesy of Brendan Schaub's Instagram. What the fuck is going on with Brendan? Allegedly, it looks like he might have broken his neck or something. According to his Instagram, he's got this picture of himself in the brace, which is similar to the brace that Chin had when Brendan Schaub pulled Chin's head off from his shoulders when they were mucking around, right, in the studio. They were having a bit of rough house, as Brian Callen likes to say, right? Just some lads having a bit of fun in the studio, and Brendan got flipping he got fucking what's his face? He got Chin into a guillotine or something, and then he literally pulled his head from his shoulders, and Chin's neck cracked, and it has been the same since. Like he had to wear a brace. He couldn't get any help in the hospital because he didn't have good health insurance. Brendan, despite being the guy that offers to pay everybody's thing, right? Whenever something touching happens in the media, Brendan always jumps in it like a charity clout chasing and tries to offer money to look after people, you know, to pay for people's kids' surgeries and to do this, whatever. But when it came to Chin, for some reason, he went mute. He was very quiet. He didn't want to say nothing. He didn't want to help, and I always wondered why that was, but it didn't happen anyway. Or maybe Chin didn't want to accept the money, because Chin seems like a very proud person anyway, right? He's Asian too, so I think a part of being proud and being Asian is that you probably don't ever ask for help. I know if that was me and somebody offered me help, I probably wouldn't take it either. So maybe it was Chin saying no, as less to do with Brendan not offering. Anyway. Long story less long, this picture has been put up on Brendan's Instagram. The caption says, "It's all fun and games tuning your TRX till it's not." So now he's trying to suggest this happened. It's a weird state of offense, though, isn't it? It's a weird state of it's a weird order of events, because on his podcast he's not wearing this. He's mentioned he totaled his TRX, and he's going through the whole insurance thing, and now suddenly he's got a neck brace on. So what's happening? Did he get the TRX fixed and then he crashed it a second time? And how do you crack your neck tuning a car? Surely tuning a car means you're working on the engine, right? Can you tune a car while you're driving it? For those people in the thingamajiggy, for those people in the chat that drive, can you tune your car while you're actually driving it? Is that possible? Or do you only tune it when you're actually fiddling around with the fucking engine and shit? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the train chat, because I don't really know much about cars. But I would assume when you're tuning a car, you're tuning its engine, you're fine tuning it. It's usually stationary. So what happened to him? Did he have it up in the air and it fell on his neck? Like, what happened? You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't really understand. But okay, people are saying no, you can't tune a car while you're driving it. You can change a mode maybe, but that's about it. But you can't tune it while you're driving. Neck strain from watching another man work on your truck. Yeah, exactly. And obviously, people in the comments are licking his ass. You got a sick child at home, and you're out here playing around. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna comment anymore about the kids or the wife, because that's my rule. John Anik says, "Man, at least you look handsome here," which is probably the reason why he posted it, isn't it? Because he does look fairly skinny in the face. That's probably why he even posted the picture, isn't it? Right? And for once, his mustache looks like it's the right length. I don't think it is, but it does look like the right length here, doesn't it? Those lips are looking very plumped, isn't it? I'm starting to believe he got his lips done, isn't it? Or maybe they're dissolving. Is that a thing? His lips look like they're dissolving, innit? Or am I reading too much into it? Look where I've worked. Look at how far I've gone down the hill. Look at how fucking low I've got. I'm here analyzing fucking Bappa's lips. Bloody hell, mate. I graduated like with a fucking decent degree from a good university. Now look at me. I'm out here fucking staring at a man's lips and wondering whether or not he got them plumped or not. Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's continue on with the comments. But you had fun though, right? That's funny. Hard to handle 1,000 horsepower when you're giving top to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hard to handle 1,000 brake horsepower when you're giving top to the guy riding shotgun. Holy shit. But yo, he needs to rehire George. How did that comment get through? Oh my god. Chris Chin's revenge. Bro was giving mad dumb. No bueno, Josh Wolf comedy. What happened to your truck? LMAO, there's a cancellation for step. Oh my god. There's the cancellation for the stepmothership. Oh my god. Looks like the TRX tuned you. Man hurt his neck fixing his mustache. Oh my god. That's so rude. Oh, my son would make that exact same face at me if I was dropping a double deuce in his diapers. If he was, sorry. Brother, the whole SCHAUB household needs to chill the hell out on medical issues. Dude, it's killing the fans with worrying about y'all. You and your daughter, please get right soon. Brian Callen, get your back, finally get you back, huh? So allegedly, let's see some more comments, actually. Let's see some more, because these comments are brutal. Big up the fucking Brendan SCHAUB Instagram commenters, mate. They are fucking good. Not as good as the chat here, but they're good. Oh my god, bro. When you're giving dome to the guy riding shotgun is brutal. It happens. Find comfort in the fact that you never feel stupid as me. One time I rolled a trophy truck in reverse. Glad you're good, brother. Who's this? Who's BJ Baldwin? Who's sucking up to Brendan? Who's this? Who's this guy? Is he a truck dude? 1 million followers. Who the fuck is BJ Baldwin? Oh, he's some sort of car guy, right? Cool. Fucking hell. Austin Wake. No. It's a trug walk, not a trug. It's a trug walk, not a trug waste. Sucking too much. Faking it for insurance money is wild. Do you think that's what he's doing? Do you think that's what he's doing? Faking it for insurance money? Yo. He modded the seats with dildos named after W. Yo, come on. Uche, you need to chill. Uche needs to chill. I think Uche's had a bit too much fucking ginger beer or something. Like, oh, you need to relax. Named after WWE stars, he throws back too hard. His name is BJ for a reason, simp, exactly. Oh my god, mate. My son would make that. TRXs are no joke, dude. You gotta watch out with them. They don't make the parts no more. I deadlifted my Magnus TVS bad truck. Pulled a hammy. I hurt my C3. Okay. Drag racing against Chappelle again. I see. Old man still has that power. Step on the rollers. Hey dog, maybe chill. That South Park meme. At least the mustache isn't crooked. Look at the positives. Hey, big up Austin Malcolm 21. Big boy. But Brendan allegedly broke his neck. Allegedly. Well, allegedly, this might be the picture of his car flipped. Allegedly, this may be evidence, if ever you needed it, of Bappa's car when he allegedly flipped it. Allegedly. I don't know how I got hold of this. I don't know if somebody sent this to me or not. But allegedly, this is the image of how Papa flipped his car. Allegedly. I don't know where I got this. I just turned on my computer and it was here. I have no idea if this is real. This could be from Google. Allegedly, this is the picture. Allegedly. Who knows if this is true though? Allegedly, that's a picture of his car flipped, not total, but flipped over on his top. Allegedly. Can you imagine how bad of a driver you have to be to flip a car like that? Can you imagine how bad of a car you have to be? Because everything here looks so good. Like the fucking alloys look really nice. I don't know much about cars, right? The suspension looks really, really nice and expensive. Like that looks like a really good car, like a really good truck. Now look, imagine that. Imagine this dork flipping it. Imagine 1,000 horsepower for what? What's the point of having 1,000 horsepower if you can't fucking drive it? Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Really doesn't. Especially if it's meant to be like a car you're meant to take your kids in. Like, it's such a weird thing to have that kind of power for something that's meant to be doing the school runs, don't you think? I never understood that. Like, if you're meant to be doing the school runs in that car, why do you have to tune it so much, you know? Why do you have to mod it so much? Why? What's the point? Makes no sense. But yeah, maybe that makes sense now. That happened ages ago. This happened recently, you know, but maybe it's all an insurance scam. Who fucking knows? Maybe it's all an insurance scam. Who knows? But Papa's got his neck in the fucking brace. He's got his neck in the fucking brace, mate. In a fucking brace. Absolutely crazy. Don't know why he's doing that, but hey, maybe it's all part of the scam. I wonder if insurance, is that how crazy insurance is in the States, that they'll be checking his blogs and stuff, sorry, his podcasts and stuff. Will they actually do that? Will they actually kind of do research and recon on his pod? That's kind of wild, because he's been very careful not to mention what happened, how it happened. So insurance companies must have those really crazy detectives that are just like watching everything. Are people saying yes? Okay, cool. So he's right not to talk about it then in detail. Fair enough. Oh, they'll investigate and watch him. Okay, cool. You better have the receipts. Yes, a kid in my class wore a brace the whole 4 years. Wow. Imagine having to wear a brace for 4 years. Oh my god, bro. Big up Mark Brennan. Appreciate you, brother.
Cut a promo on Doric with power packs.
Exactly. Exactly. Big up Mark Brennan. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Big up Mark Brennan. Let's move on to Yeezy, Balenciaga, Manu, and Supreme now. Oh, that's for Taz, my friend. That's for Taz. Taz tomorrow. Taz what? Taz in the morning. I'll do all that because it's my day off and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's my day off, bruv. It's my day off. And also, is that meant to be a diss? Are you insulting me? Are you saying that that's the only things I talk about? Yeezy, Balenciaga, Manu, and Supreme. Are you trying to insult me? Are you trying to say that's my range? All I know is Baba, Supreme, Balenciaga, Man United, and DJs. That's my range. That's my range. And very questionable black jokes, right? That's the only thing I know how to do. Fucking hell. You know what? I don't mind. At least I have some range, you know? At least I have a good range. I have limited range, but at least I have a range, you know? Allow me. This is a funny clip. Big up the Fighting the Kid subreddit. I hope he has life insurance. This is interesting because Brendan inadvertently revealed something that we didn't know. He revealed something that maybe you guys knew, but I didn't know this. But Brendan revealed something very interesting here. Watch this clip.
A lot of fun. Mixed in with that, your boy is a truck racer. I race trucks. I'm getting ready for the Mint 400. I leave Friday to go test drive the truck they built for me. So it should be interesting. And I did tell them I flipped my DRX. So I need lessons. Not going to lie to you. But yeah, that's second week in March. But I've been rearing up for it, test driving the car. Rigid made this special car, truck. So it should be interesting. I can't wait. My brother's my co-pilot, co-driver. You know the guy who goes right, left. That's DJ.
Those are freaky when I watch those. Like rally, they look
doing.
so crazy.
It's gonna be about an 8-hour race. I'm gonna shit my pants.
So you're getting trained first, and then you're gonna race.
I've been training.
Yeah,
I've been training. Yeah.
Well,
I just don't tell you guys.
Good luck.
Yeah,
that looks insane. Okay,
it should be fun.
The guy that had to quit comedy to spend more time with his family is now all of a sudden going to be a part-time pickup truck racing car driver. Press X to doubt. Press X to fucking doubt. All caps X, small X, X with your finger, X by pissing it on the ground. Press X to fucking doubt on that one. How much sense does that bloody make? I thought you didn't have time. I thought you wanted to watch Busty grow up. I thought you wanted to be Tiger's fucking baseball coach. I thought you wanted to spend more time with the wife and go on date nights. By the way, I'm not talking about the wife anymore, but just an observation. There was a post on the Fire and the Kid sub where I think the wife posted a selfie of Brendan and her out, and it said date night. It's been rough. Bro, you see how happy she looked? That woman generally doesn't look that happy. Maybe because of all the work, she can't really smile that much. And maybe the only time you really see her happy is when she's like, holding designer bags. But she looked really happy. That was like a genuine smile. You could tell like, okay, cool. I finally got my husband back. I finally got my partner back. I finally got the father of my kids back. Selfishly, right? When he's quit comedy. And now all of a sudden that same guy is now doing pickup truck racing. Bruh. This guy is flipping his pickup truck, right? Allegedly, this guy is flipping his pickup truck, right? He's flipping it allegedly. He's flipping his pickup truck, right? Allegedly, but he thinks he has the skills necessary to race trucks now. He's flipping his pickup truck in a competitive environment, right? In a low stakes environment, just running around, recording content. He's flipping it. He expects now to take that same type of skill to a racing track or over a long course or whatever it may be and somehow become a racing pickup truck driver. And let's say he could. Why can't he just start from step one? Why does it always have to be like, I'm going to go right to the end? Even with his stand-up comedy career, instead of building up slowly, doing open mics, getting your sets and reps in and shit, he went straight to doing fucking theaters. He went straight to doing specials within the first 2 years of him doing comedy. The same mistakes happening with this pickup truck racing thing. Why not train? Why not take your time, train properly with an expert, get some fucking minutes behind the wheel with experts, go very slowly, blah blah blah, and then enter some local, and then go from there? Why does it always have to be like, oh, I want to become this? Like, why? Part of me thinks this isn't even. Part of me thinks this isn't even that big of a deal, and he's probably just doing it because he's generally bored at home. Because the truth of the matter is, he didn't quit stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy quit him, and now he's got free time. He doesn't know what to do with it. Because as much as he talks on the podcast about being a beast of a dad and not wanting to be away from his kids, the truth is his actions always show that he would rather be anywhere else but his house. He posts more content on his Instagram of him doing other things apart from being with his family, right? Yeah, he's not really a family type of guy. He doesn't like being a homebody, really, if you think about it, especially if he's got distractions. But now all his friends are in Austin. Rogan has seemingly kind of, I wouldn't say cut him out, but it's not the same as it once was. Now look at him. Big up NJ Ranger, appreciate you. Oh, okay. It didn't say your comment, maybe because you included some swear words there. Let me say it for you. Now do you get why people get sussy, even in a dire case of family emergencies? For my part, I wasn't trying to be Brian Callous. I just knew this motherfucker was gonna go back on racialism within a week. These cheese-eating son of a bitches. Exactly. I don't think it is a bad thing to feel bad for him when his kid got ill. I think you can show some, because that's the thing with Brendan. He wouldn't. You should show that level of what's that, respect? I don't know what the word is, but the term for it is, but that level of, like, you know, care and prayers and thoughts is a nice thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just a shame that he's just, you know, pissing all that. Yeah, compassion, that's it. Compassion. Thank you, Cowd K20. Compassion. I don't think it's bad to show compassion to him for his kid, or sympathy. Thank you, Angel Ranger. But I just think it's just a shitty thing, like how it's kind of all played out now. Do you know what I mean? Because it's pretty obvious to see, like I said, you know, comedy quit him. He didn't quit comedy. I said it before. If Rogan was still in LA, and if Brendan didn't say, oh, I know bald guys that slang dick, he would never have quit stand-up comedy. Rogan would still be giving him gigs at the Comedy Store. He'd still be doing his little tours and cancelling last minute. He'd still be there. But the reason why he's quit is mostly because he misses his friends. He's not getting, you know, as many bookings or selling as many tickets as did in the past. And it just probably isn't as fun anymore. Because deep down, he's not really a true comic, if you think about it. In the sense that he quit doing stand-up with no real appreciation for his fans, right? Like, no real kind of thinking of his fans, of like, oh, look, all the fans that bought tickets for my future shows. Like, he's not even thinking about, oh, how I'm going to get better. He just quit stand-up because he can't sell tickets. He doesn't even want to try and do, like, oh, I'm just going to go back to doing open mics and spots at clubs. No, he's just quit altogether because he can't sell tickets. Because to him, if he can't sell tickets, it doesn't make sense to even go and do stand-up, which is a real marker of, like, okay, he clearly was in it for the money, which is understandable too. To be fair to him, it's understandable, because I forgot who said it. I think it was BERT or something. But the economics of stand-up comedy are really good, man. The economics of stand-up comedy are really good. They get paid really well, especially if you get booked. Like the weekend, like these guys easily walk away from weekend club gigs with like 10K in their back pocket, $10,000 from telling those shitty jokes that they tell on podcasts, on stage and shit. So the economics behind it, the financials of stand-up comedy are really good. But you've got to sell tickets, you've got to be funny, you know, all that stuff matters. But what can you do? What do you say about him? But what would his wife No. I don't think the wife lied, Agent Orange. I don't think the kid thing was a lie. Let me say that categorically. Brendan's kid was ill. Brendan's kid did need to have surgery. The sympathy and empathy we all had for him was correct and was in the right taste. And I don't think that situation was fake. I just think he kind of, like, it was an opportune thing. Let me say that. I think it was an opportune thing. It came out it was a perfect timing. The tickets weren't moving anyway, and then that happened. And then it was a perfect thing to kind of like roll into, okay, cool, I'm leaving comedy. People can say it's probably because of my kid. And then you can kind of, it not be like a failure thing. Do you know what I mean? It's more like, oh, look, I'm a good dad. Look at me taking time away from to look after my family. And that quote, remember that quote he said in his caption? It's time to put my family first for once. That was the one where I was like, yo, that's a bit weird to say. Like, for once. Why are you saying that in a caption? With the broken heart emojis. Like, come on, bro. Like, but I'm sure his kid was ill. Like, I don't believe the rumors about, oh, his kid wasn't ill. I don't believe that's true. I believe his kid did have seizures. I believe the CBD did help. I believe the daughter was ill and she did need to have surgery. And I'm glad she's okay and on the mend. But this whole racing car thing is insane. Especially when you think about it, to end this, especially when you think about it this way. He's had a kid who had surgery, who was clearly ill and not in a good place. The kid is just back home now again, right? So you'd think you want to spend every single time available with the kid to try and nurture this kid back to like full health. Instead, he's racing pickup trucks. Literally putting his life in danger. It's like, what? Your kid just got discharged from hospital, needing surgery under 6 months, which you reckon is probably a serious thing. And now you're racing pickup trucks. Anyway, you know, what less said on that, the better. The less said on that one, the better. But we have another interesting reveal. Another unintentional, interesting reveal. Big up again the Fire and the Kids subreddit. Brendan Schaub revealed something else, which I didn't know. Maybe some of you guys knew already, but I didn't know this. This is really interesting news and is another maybe insight into how bad things are getting for him financially, because I didn't know this. I just laugh at him saying dumb things. I laugh at the stupid mustache thing. I laugh at Brian being a fucking rapist allegedly and the feet, but I don't really look too much into the financials. Well, so it's not, I don't really care. But this is an interesting observation that I kind of picked from this clip. Watch this.
And responsible gaming resources.
Yes, I like the energy, Case.
Yeah.
The energy. Casey's been a little sick.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Casey had to carpool today. Like some adults. Carpooling, dude. Casey had to pick me up from the crib.
Yeah, I was like, don't you have more cars than anybody I know? How come you need a ride?
Your boy's an idiot. And waiting to get the TRX back. We should have news on that this week. So that was the dad mobile in the rain and every other thing out here. And my other two cars have race slicks on them because I'm a moron. I like to drive fast, but race slicks can't go in the rain, so you can't drive. So Papa needed a ride this morning. Carpooled. It was nice.
Yeah. You like the Jetta, though. You like my Jetta.
I dig the Jetta. Quality car, reliable. I grew up in a Jetta. My Aunt Nubby had a Jetta to pick me up from school, so it brings back good memories. They're safe, reliable, you know? It's just, you know.
Isn't Volkswagen Porsche?
Pick up NJ Ranger.
Dog.
Big up NJ Ranger. Big up my guy AJ Ranger. Bang your chest.
Porsche too? Are
They own
related?
Porsche.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Volkswagen owns, a ton of it. Yeah.
So you're saying I basically have a Porsche? Is
Basically.
that what you're saying, Chin?
Basically.
Sure. Same thing.
Yeah.
A little different.
Toyota Lexus. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
I did not know that. Brendan has no cars left now. The TRX allegedly got totaled. Allegedly, the TRX got totaled, right? Allegedly, the TRX got totaled, right? Allegedly. And now, we're hearing, big up Billy Bats.
You team no lore team Liam? Oasis.
Oh, Team Liam all day long. Why would you even ask that? Of course I'm Team Liam. Team No, come on, man. No's a fucking wet blanket. I'm Team Liam all the time. No, come on, man. Come on. Why would you even ask me that, man? Look at me. Whose team would you think I'd be on? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Whose team do you think I'd be on? Look at me. Look at me. And Liam likes a gear as well. Liam's a party boy like me. Do you know what I mean? He likes a little baggie. He likes a little treat here and there. We share a lot in common. Liam likes a nice jacket. He likes a baggie, and he likes a good time. He likes a hot bird. You know what I mean? He likes a fit bird. Fit birds, baggies. and a good jacket. That's me. I'm Team Liam all day long. Team Liam all day long. Big up Billy Bats. So going back to this, I did not know that Brendan sold all his cars. Did you know that? Did you guys know Brendan Schaub sold all his cars? So according to him, he had to get a lift from that other dude, the producer, right? The guy at the start here. He had to take a lift from him to get to work because his TRX is gone, and I'm guessing he can't drive the Lightning or the Dodge, right? The orange Lightning or the lime green Dodge he can't drive because it's got race slicks on them, racing tires, and because it was raining. Because I think I've heard reports that it's been really bad weather in LA these last few weeks or whatever. So it's been raining, so he can't drive that car to work because he'll be slipping or sliding all over the place, and probably cause himself even more injury. But then the other cars are gone. So the wife's Porsche is gone, right? Because Brendan's wife's didn't she have like a Lambo truck? Brendan, let's see if I can find it. Brendan Shaw cars. Because I think Brendan's wife had a Lambo truck, like a Porsche. No, sorry. Is it a Lambo truck? Urus, right? Urus. He had that Porsche, that purple one. There was a Ferrari. There was what's the car that fucking OJ was driving? He had a new version of the OJ car. So all of Brendan Schaub's cars have gone. The only cars he's got left is the Lightning, the Dodge, and the TRX. But the TRX allegedly got totaled. But he doesn't have the car. Are you guys shocked? The Bronco, I said the Bronco, the new age Bronco. That's it. Yeah, so Brendan Schaub had a Bronco. Do you remember that one, right? Yeah, that's Brendan Schaub's Bronco. Do you remember that? He had a Bronco. He ordered that Bronco new when it came in. Then he had the Ferrari. He's had a couple of them, right? He had the red one and he had the green one, right? You guys know about the fucking legendary Ferrari that he had. Then he had the Porsche. Oh, and the red. There was red one too. He had, isn't it, right? Oh, by the way, I think that's the guy that I think that's the friend of Brendan that died. And then he was like fake crying on a episode of the Golden Hour. I think that's the dude there. When he was like, yeah, it's been tough. My life's been tough. And he was like trying to hold back tears and shit. Honestly, man, is that trashy or not? This is so... You know what he reminds me of a little bit? This is very gypsy, isn't it? This is very gypsy-ish. I know a couple of gypsy guys in my area that would have this sort of stuff, like a BMW cake, a Mercedes cake. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is this? A Ferrari cake? Anyways, yeah, Ferrari. Then there's the Porsche. My favorite car of Brendan is a Porsche. I gotta be honest. I think Brendan's Porsche was beautiful. This is my favorite car of his, for sure. I'd drive this in a heartbeat. This car is fucking gorgeous, man. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I would drive this so bad. This is so nice. That Porsche is beautiful. That is a good car. Let's not lie. That car is fucking sexy. Like, pull up in that shit, like, with the engine going. Like, oh, that car is fucking gorgeous, right? So he had that. Oh, yeah, and I think it was in purple first. I think he changed the color of it. He changed the wrap. And then what else did he have? We said Ferrari, Bronco, Porsche. What other car did he get? Oh, and the wife had a Lambo truck, right? Was it a Lambo truck or Lambo SUV? There we go. Yeah, you see? They put everything on Instagram. These people put everything on Instagram. It's pretty weird. Look at the caption. I don't think Mama ever dreamt of driving a Lambo today. I let her drive my car and she couldn't believe it. Dreams do come true. Well, the car's gone now, baby girl. There's the steering wheel of the Lambo truck. So yeah, don't you find it? How selfish is Brendan though, right? How selfish is he that the only cars he has left now, he has two cars that basically can't be driven with kids, right? Because the Ford Lightning is a 2-seater, right, or a 3-seater technically, and then the Dodge Ram. The Dodge Ram is what? Is a Is it a 5-seater or is it a 2? No, sorry. What's it called? The Demon. Is it? What's that fucking car called? Is it Demon 170? I forgot what the fucking name of it is. Is it a Demon? What the fuck's it called? There we go. Demon 170. This car is that a 5-seater or a 2-seater? What is that? Is that a 5-seater or a 2-seater? It's basically a 2-seater, isn't it? It's not really 4-seater. It's got 2 seats at the back, but you can't really put your family in there. Don't you think it's selfish that he has 2 cars that basically are his and 1 car that's the family's? But even the family car, the TRX, he's still got that ramped up to 1,000 horsepower. So like, you know, it's basically his car again. None of the cars are like for the family. They're all basically for him. It's so weird. But yeah, that's a revelation we got from that little clip. Brendan had to sell a lot of his cars. Time must be really, really tough. Time must be tough for him, man. Time must be like, now I understand why he fired George. I'm not gonna lie, I get why he fired George now. He had to sell the Lambo truck, his Porsche, the Ferrari. That's a lot of money that he had to raise. So they've probably been really tight. They're probably actually struggling. You know that? You know? That's the actual truth of it. They're actually probably really struggling for money. He had to sell 3 cars in the last 18 months. Even though he bought some more, don't get me wrong, but he sold the most valuable cars, because I'm sure the lease on that Dodge is probably way less than the Lambo truck, right? I don't know about you guys. Please tell me in the stream chat if I'm talking at my asshole. If I'm talking crap, please tell me. But I imagine the lease on the Lightning, or no, I think he bought the Lightning cash, but the lease on a Dodge on that Dodge 170 and the lease on a TRX is probably way less than the Porsche and the TRX, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it possible that any of those were rentals? I think he bought the Porsche. I think so. I think he bought the Porsche. I think the Porsche was purchased because he modded it up a lot. And then I think the Ferrari was what? The Ferrari maybe might have been, at least. I'm not too sure. Big up views. How are you awake at this time? Cocaine, my friend. Cocaine is always the answer. Whenever you see me up past 12, it's always cocaine. Always cocaine. Liquid cocaine. You know the vibes. TRX best deal is probably 1.2k per month with 7k down. Oof, really? I checked out Crowd on Rumble. He has a different comic in the Callan's chair. Really? Let's check that out now. Louder with Crowder Rumble. I've not actually seen what this guy's saying. What's he saying? What's Steven Crowder saying on Rumble? Let's see what he's saying. Who is in that chair? Mug Club, 1.5 million followers. Let's see his recent episodes. What's this one? This one, right? Let's see episode this one. How's his back, by the way? Is his back okay? How's Crowder's back? Is Crowder's back fine? How's his back doing? Remember he had those back difficulties a few months ago. Let's see what he's saying here. Who's in that chair?
You've heard of identity politics? Of course you have. Chicago.
Oh, yeah, who's that? Who's that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Who's this? Who the fuck is that? They got in the description. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, this Josh Feuerstein. He sounds very Jewish. Who's Josh Feuerstein? Josh Firestein. Who is Josh Firestein? Or Josh Feuerstein? Who's Josh Feuerstein? Josh Feuerstein started his comedy career while he was serving in the U.S. Army in 2014 in Tacoma, Washington. Since then, he has performed all over the country at comedy clubs, theaters, breweries, bars, and even backyards. I love that. That's a good bio. That's a good bio. That's me and my DJ career. That's my DJ career. Performing in breweries, bars, and backyards. DJ Casino on the 1s and 2s. We'll play for beer. We'll play for beer money. But yeah, okay. Big up Josh Feuerstein. Let's watch a bit of this actually. Let's see what he's saying.
No, I think that's what got him.
No. I have a lot of whiskey girls out there, from what I understand. His ex-girlfriend, unfortunately, got the last laugh.
Really?
She said, "How do you like me now?" And we said, "That's distasteful."
Jeez.
Come on.
He's not playing on your radio.
No, he's not playing.
Oh,
More.
well, it probably is today, actually.
Yes. Well, you know.
Turn on your 99.5, The Wolf, The Bull, The Raging Cajun, whatever station you listen to.
Yeah.
Tune in.
That guy did a lot of good.
Yeah.
Some Kobe Keith. You know, I love this bar. All right. If at some point today, and this will happen today when we talk about Tierra's Law,
100%.
if you are familiar, 100%. Okay, it's a live show, by the way, weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern. You should be watching on Rumble, just to be clear, if you're on Mug Club. But if you're on YouTube and you see this, head on over to Rumble. Because we were trying to navigate this. We just said, you know what?
There's no way.
Strike, no strike at this point.
Come on.
There is no strike, only strike can do.
Anyway, cool. He's there. He's alive. What are you guys saying? Big up. What's that? Farfik. Ago. You can't do a bullets thumbnail. It's got to be visual. Any text would have to be very large and stylized. Yeah, no, don't worry. I don't do it for the I just do it for when the stream is scheduled, my friend. I don't have it up there for ages. So when the stream is scheduled, because people don't read the description, I'll just have the topics in the thumbnail. But then when I edit the thumbnail later, I'll just do it in a regular random show style. So yeah, I definitely understand what you mean, though. I know what you mean. You can't really see it when it's like a lot of text and it's far away. Yeah, I get you. I know what you mean, brother. But it's just for the scheduled stream, so people can see it when it pops up on their thing. But yeah, appreciate the feedback, my friend. Appreciate the feedback. Feed me back me feed. Okay, cool. Let's continue on. So, do you guys like drinking? Do you guys like alcohol? Do you guys like comedians? Okay, cool. Then you're gonna love this.
Big news. This is the biggest news you'll ever hear on this podcast. This is the biggest thing I've ever done in my entire career. I am more excited for this than the birth of my second child.
Oh, so
sorry, Ala.
Bertrand and I are launching our very own vodka.
Poor Osos.
For Osos it is.
For bears. I love the word Osos. And Tom's fluent in Spanish, and when he said it, it just sounded like it wanted to be in my mouth.
Osos.
You know how, like, Latino guys just have their way with you?
Is that how you feel?
We want our vodka to have its way with you.
Yeah, and I think it's going to.
Oh, my God.
What?
I just realized I got to break up with Tito.
Yeah.
I'm never going to say double Tito's and soda, big glass, no lime.
Ever again.
Oh, my God. That's like when you looked in your phone and you saw your dad's number and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Can't call him.
I'll never say double Tito's, big glass, no lime.
I'll never say hi, Dad.
Pour Osos and soda?
You know what you say? Double Osos.
Double Osos and soda, big glass, no lime. Double Osos and soda, big glass, no lime.
Vodka's good for you.
Vodka's really good for you. Look at fucking Vladimir.
Cringe. And the grift keeps going on and on and on. First things first, Tom Segura doesn't even drink. I know my fucking your mum's house law. Tom Segura doesn't even drink that much. He always speaks about how much of a lightweight he is. He's always amazed at how much drinking BERT does. He doesn't even drink that much. Tom is not even a drinker like that. He doesn't really like hanging out at bars. He hates doing meet and greets. Like, he's the opposite of a fucking vodka drinker. A vodka drinker is, you'd imagine, to be someone very loud, very in your face, very much with the peoples, very much at the bar, necking down vodkas, right? It's different from maybe whiskey's more of a solo drink at home, but most people that drink vodka are usually social. They're really, exactly, they're really out in the streets. They're really about that life. Tom isn't about that life at all. And now he is trying to sell you a vodka with a Spanish name. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Trying to sell me vodka with a Spanish name. Because one half of the duo speaks Spanish. And you don't even know that if you're not a fan of his. If you weren't a fan of Tom Segura's, you just think he's some regular white dude, right? Just looks like a regular white guy. You'd never think he speaks Spanish anyway. So what's the point of having it? What's the point of having it have a Spanish name anyway? Big up Uche.
Porous emphasis on poor.
Por oso por el poros. Por osos el poros. Oh my god, big up Uche. Yo. Oh my God, I just clocked. The irony of Tom Segura trying to sell vodka, one of the cheapest liquors to produce, to literal poors. So now you need poors. Now you need us poor people money. Now the poors are useful because you want us poors to buy your cheap fucking vodka. Who would have guessed it? The man who said he doesn't need poors need to do this. You're poor for a reason because you don't have a good work ethic and because your father wasn't a fucking multi-millionaire before you were 21 anyway, right? Nah. Now all of a sudden these motherfuckers, they need our poor dollars. They need our poor pounds. They need our poor euros. They need it. Can you imagine? God almighty, mate. What a fucking unapologetically disgusting, opportunistic, grifty grift ever in it. Like, fair enough, this was BERT, because I remember mentioning it before. Do you remember? I said on the stream the other day, I was actually surprised that BERT never actually got a Tito's deal. Like, what happened with that? Because I remember when I actually did used to watch a lot of Big Up Coiler.
Someone in two lazy comments said it should be named Rogan's 6.
Oh my God. Big up Two Ladies to Try and big up Two Ladies to Try's commenters. That is a fantastic name. Rogan 6 would have, oh my God, that is really good. Rogan 6 is really good. I love that name actually. I fucking love it. Big up you, Coiler. Big up, big up, big up. Bros, do you actually know how insane this is? Like I said, if this was BERT, this would make more sense because I think BERT is probably more deserving of a drink sponsor than anybody in the stand-up comedy scene. Even more so than Shane Gillis, even more so than Mark Normand. BERT should really have one. Like, I know we all don't like BERT and BERT's annoying and he gets on our nerves, but BERT really does deserve a drink sponsor. Like, he's unapologetically a proper alcoholic and he actually, I mean, he loves to be the center of attention, all that sort of shit. So he actually should get a deal. I'm actually just thinking about it now. I wonder why he never actually got one. Forget even Tito's. Why did he never put out his own liquor, do you think? Or even do some sort of beer brand link up? Because he's the prime person for it. Everyone else did one before him, right? The guy with the white hair, I forgot his name. Ron something, right? He's got a vodka, he's got a drink. Mark Normand has one. Shane Gillis has one coming up. Everyone's got one except for BERT. Why did he have to wait that long to get his own deal? Yeah, Ron White has his own tequila, innit? Yeah. Do you think maybe BERT's not good for business? Oh yeah, shit, someone said in the stream. Someone said in the stream when I mentioned it, I forgot who said it, but someone said maybe the liquor brands don't want the liability of signing up BERT and then having him die. Yeah, okay, there we go. Agent Orange said it exactly. There you go, Agent Orange. Thank you for putting in better words for me. Agent Orange. BERT doesn't look like a responsible drinker. Companies need that protection clause. Bingo. That might be the reason why then. Wow. Wow, bro. Imagine drinking so much that companies can't sponsor you. I guess it's similar to like it's similar to that streamer, innit? Only Use Me Blade, right? Do you guys know that streamer? That live streamer Only Use Me Blade. He drinks a lot and he gets fucked up on stream. But no liquor brands are going to sponsor him, are they? Because he's a literal degenerate. So that is the same sort of thing there as well. Because you don't want to be responsible for having him die on stream. That'll be wild. That will be wild. But yeah, in case you don't know, BERT KREISCHER and Tom Segura have linked up to sell fans or people else a vodka that they put together. The name of the vodka is called Por Osos. They've even got an Instagram set up about it already. They've already got 20,000 followers on this Instagram account for their vodka, which is only available in California, Florida, and Texas. Coming up in March. It's called Por Osos. And then it's got there's the bottle of it. It features that kind of design with the white label and the clear bottle. The logo text doesn't really match the two bears thing, you know? I don't really know what that means. Anybody that speaks Spanish, what does por osos mean? What does that mean? For who? Is that for us? What does that mean? What's osos mean? I know por is for, but what does osos mean? If people can speak Spanish here in the stream chat, let me know. What does OSOS mean in Spanish? Oh, 4 bears. Okay, cool. 4 bears. So that's 4 bears. Maybe I'm the idiot here, but I don't think the text matches the logo. I like the logo. I think the logo is cool. I don't like the texter. Or maybe get rid of that embossing. Maybe you don't need, because there's basically 3 logos on the bottle. There's the embossed OSOS. There's the 2 bears screen printed on there, and then there's also this paper label sticker thing. They could probably limit it. Maybe take something away here. You probably don't need all 3 logos on one bottle. The lid is pretty cool. I like that clear lid with that red label. That's a pretty cool little design thing that can stand out from the shelf. I don't really mind that. I'm not gonna lie. What you gonna say? And that's it really. The logo is a bit shit on the hat. I'm not really for it. Oh, that's a good one, Uche. Dos Osos, true. That's a really good point. Dos Osos, as in 2 bears, will actually sound way better. I wonder why they didn't just call it that. Maybe because there's already a vodka about that already. Is it Dos Osos vodka? Does that already exist? Dos Osos tequila. Yeah, okay, it already exists. That's probably why. That's why they didn't do it. Uche, there's already an Instagram account with a company called Dos Osos. Yeah, see, whatever this is, Viva la Osos. I don't know if this is real or not, but there's already a company that's doing tequila called that. So that's probably why they didn't use the name and they changed it to for the Osos. I'm assuming that's probably why. That is probably why, I'd assume. But yeah, Osos Negro. Oh, there's already actually another one called as well. There's a Osos Negro. Wow, that's a bit racist, isn't it? Osos Negro, huh? Okay, you couldn't call it any other name. It had to be Negro. Okay, all right. But yeah, so the label I don't mind, the bottle I don't mind. Sorry, the design of the bottle I don't mind. I don't like the 3 logos. I like that red little tab there. The clear top is pretty cool. And they've also got some other promo pictures which look incredibly redacted and very, very, very lame. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, Bert has to have his t-shirt off. They've got t-shirts. They're holding the bottles like that. Tom doesn't even fucking drink. That's fucking funny. You can even tell from the picture. Look at the picture. One person looks like an alcoholic, and one person looks like he spends his time in the gym or steam room. Look at their faces. That looks like an alcoholic. Look how blotchy he looks. Look how fucking inflamed he looks, right? He looks really bloated and inflamed, like a literal corpse that you find underwater. And Tom just looks like a regular dude, right? Bit of a psycho, right? He's the kind of dude that's like just staring off into space when he's picking up his kid during the school run, right? He's to pick up his kid, he's just sitting on the bench, just staring into space. But this is fucking incredible, the fucking Grift. What an incredible Grift. Obviously, we got some more promo images too we can check out here. We got a promo image featuring Bert at the bar with Tom. Doesn't this look kind of AI-ish? People in the chat, am I freaking out? Or does it look like AI? This looks like they did this in fucking one of those fucking generators, no? What do you think? This looks very AI-ish, doesn't it? This image. Even I'm trying to look at the fingers if they've got too many fingers there. This doesn't even look like it's a real picture. What do you think there? Then we got more here. Look at them. Paul Osos, vodka, make friends, allegedly. You got this picture there, which, come on, man. Like, imagine being their age and doing this. Imagine being their age, 50 plus years old, and this is what I have to do to make money. As if you don't make enough money as it is. As if they don't make literal millions from their podcasts, literal millions from their tours, literal hundreds of thousands from their merch, but still any money on the table just has to be taken. It's like, how much is enough, bro? Like, that's why you can say what you want about Rogan. I know Rogan has his faults, but Rogan will never do this. Rogan's going to try and sell us AG1, but Rogan's going to try and convince us that if you take on it, you're going to fucking speak 7 languages and shit, right? But at least Rogan won't do this. At least Rogan won't do this to us. Look at this shit. It's just dirty, man. Dirty, disgusting, just greedy, grubby, greedy, money-hungry cunts. Like, God almighty. I don't know who these guys are, but advert there. People say at the bar, more logos for you to check out. Oh, look, look at this funny comedic image, people. Look. There's Bert behind the bar lifting up his trousers while Tom does something. It looks like he's sucking his dick. Ha ha. Ha ha. So funny, huh? More gay humor. Ha ha. This is the only way to make people laugh. Dicks and people sucking dicks. Look, gay stuff. Ha ha. Gay stuff, guys. Couple of middle-aged men. Gay stuff. Ha ha ha. That's so funny, right? Being gay is so funny. Ha 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 ha. All right, whatever you say. And then the announcement, of course. And then, of course, if that wasn't it, if you want some Pod OSOS merch, because I've seen the people in the chain chat saying, Agostino, where can I get a t-shirt? Where can I get a hat? Well, I got you, mate. You can get it at drinkpodosos.store. Yes, they've got an entire store laid out for you too. So in case you don't want the merch, in case you don't want the drink, you can buy some merch. A merch with a hoodie on it. We got one with the fucking t-shirt that says Drinking All Stars that Bert is debuting, even though he doesn't wear t-shirts. You got one that says Por Osos on it. Vodka Co. Mexico, Texas made, allegedly. Another one with Bert there. You got a cap if you want to buy one, a trucker cap. Trucker cap is $35. $40 for the t-shirt. $80 for the hoodie. Honestly, man. Honestly, who the fuck is buying this shit? Like, who? You have to be a real fucking super fan of them to buy their shitty vodka. They just launched merch. Like, really, like, as if they need your support. No, they don't. They don't need your support. They probably need less of your support. They've got too much of your support, mate. This is fucking crazy. It's a full launch, full fucking press court launch. Yeah, exactly, Uche, exactly. Don't be surprised if you do see them on fucking your mum's house. Very, very, very soon. Like probably tomorrow. You'll probably see them on your mum's house. Probably tomorrow. Probably fucking tomorrow. And in case that wasn't it, and you wanted to see more, look at this. Where is it? If I can find it. Oh, where did they put it? Have I got it here? I don't have it here, it's not there. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what the prices are going to be though when they sell it. How much do you think the bottles are going to be? Would they be like $50 or something, right? What do you reckon they'll be? I wonder how much they're going to be price-wise. That's what I'm curious about. How much will they price this shit at? Will it be like stupid prices? Will they try and keep it somewhat reasonable for the fans? Or will they try and charge like $100 for the bottle? They're trying to do Brendan Shaw pricing. I wonder if they'll try and do some Brendan Shaw pricing. I wonder 60-70 says Garcia Lifelog. 65 says Theodore. 45. What's a good price though? That's a good question. What's a good price? Because I can't think of what's a good vodka brand. I don't really drink vodka like that, to be fair. And when I do drink vodka, I drink like this like Polish one from the 24-hour shop that near me. They sell like a Polish brand. But what's a good vodka brand? What's it called? Smirnoff, right? How much does Smirnoff go for? How much is a bottle of Smirnoff? Smirnoff vodka. How much does that go for? Like a 70 CL one. How much does that go for? Is that like 20 pounds? I don't know how much that goes for. Is that 20 pounds? How much does a vodka 70 CL of Smirnoff go for? Wow, is that much it is? Shit, vodka's pretty cheap. Smirnoff vodka is like 15 pounds. Shit, I didn't know it was that much. Holy shit. So Smirnoff equivalent to 20, is that? Jesus Christ. How much is Tito's? Let me see Tito's here. Tito's in the UK is quite expensive though. Tito's like £25. It's NPC vodka. It's worth like $10. Yeah. So what do you think he'll charge it at? Do you think he'll charge it at? If they really care about the fans, they'll probably charge it at what? Under $50, isn't it? If they care about the fans. If it's about making friends, it's about maybe, you know, they'll probably charge it 50. They'll probably, oh yeah, Bacardi, yeah, true. They'll probably charge it under 50. But if they don't, it'll probably be like $60. $50 with $60 with a free hoodie. Or a free hat, actually. Whatever the cheapest thing is. Free hat plus $60. But yeah, I didn't know the vodka was that cheap, bro. Shit. God damn. Actually, how much is let's see Bacardi. How much is Bacardi? Bacardi. How much is that for? Oops, Bacardi. How much is that? How much is sell Bacardi for? About the same. So Bacardi's about the same price as Smirnoff in the UK. It's £18. Smirnoff starts about 18 as well. Shit, I didn't know it was that cheap. Vodka's really cheap to make, isn't it? Fucking hell. Mamma mia. But yeah, let's see how much they do it. To end it, look at this. Look at this. To end it. Look at this cringe shit. Pick up your mom's house subreddit. Look at this cringe shit. Look at this fucking cringe shit.
We're best friends. Of course we share toothbrushes.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna watch your dad shower.
We're best friends. Of course we've seen each other's dicks.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna tell you you're fat.
We're best friends. Of course we hate the same ethnicities.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna dig through your trash to steal your identity.
We're best friends. Of course we have a wife murder pact.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna force you to drink from my colostomy bag.
We're best friends. Of course we've had our dicks tethered together and been electrocuted at the same time by a dominatrix.
We're best friends. Of course we're gonna secretly sign each other up on Raya.
We're best friends. Of course I signed them up for Grindr.
We're best friends. Of course we're gonna massage each other's prostates.
We're best friends. Of course we come at the same time.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? One more time for people at the back. One more time.
We're best friends. Of course we share toothbrushes.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna watch your dad shower.
We're best friends. Of course we've seen each other's dicks.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna tell you you're fat.
We're best friends. Of course we hate the same ethnicities.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna dig through your trash to steal your identity.
We're best friends. Of course we have a wife murder pact.
We're best friends. Of course I'm gonna force you to drink from my colostomy bag.
We're best friends. Of course we've had our dicks tethered together and been electrocuted at the same time by a dominatrix.
We're best friends. Of course we're gonna secretly sign each other up on Raya.
We're best friends. Of course I signed them up for Grindr.
We're best friends. Of course we're gonna massage each other's prostates.
We're best friends. Of course we come at the same time.
Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Even a tiny bit. Are you not just a tiny inchy bit embarrassed? Maybe he is though, because that face looks kind of embarrassed, right? That face there. Like, how much is enough? How much is enough for you to stop doing this? Like, how much money do you have to make to stop doing this shit? To stop fucking, you know, putting us through this shit? How much is enough? That building they're filming in is probably your mum's house headquarters. It looks fucking fantastic. High ceilings, white walls, loads of lights, all these offices everywhere. So clearly they're doing well. Do you really need, it's all money on the table, money that you need to take. Really. The only way this makes sense to me is if in a few months they announce a deal that some big liquor company is buying poor fucking OSOS. That's the only way it makes sense. They're trying to do a fucking George Clooney, right? They're trying to do that thing where they launch a vodka, it does really well for their celebrity, and then it gets fucking sold. That's the only way it makes sense. Because if not, yeah, I can't. Imagine these guys being your dad. That's a real fucking cursed gift, innit? You get to grow up in LA, you get to grow up going to the best schools, you get to grow up not knowing what it feels like to miss a meal, right? All your needs get covered as a kid, but one of the things you have to kind of sacrifice is having a dad like that, having a dad that's like always on social media, a dad that's talking about shit in his pants, a dad that shits his pants on stage, a dad that makes these kind of hacky old guy jokes thing. That's the thing you have to give up. It's a hell of a deal, isn't it? Grow up as a rich kid, but then your dad has to be fucking BERT KREISCHER or Tom Segura. That's a tough one. You know what I mean? I'd rather my dad be fucking, I'd rather my dad be some fucking warlord or something, I swear to God, than this. That's a fucking devil's bargain there, isn't it? Imagine what fucking BERT's kids must think. They must hate it when other kids bring up their dad in public, innit? They must fucking hate it so much. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on. Let's go to the Crystalia thing. What's Crystalia saying? What's Chris Delias? Actually, let's one more clip actually from BERT. I forgot. Last clip from BERT. Part of his tour or something. What's he doing? 2 nights wasn't enough. Come watch me shoot my next Netflix special back home in Florida. Let's watch this clip quickly. I took from his Instagram. Let's watch this quickly, and then we jump onto the Crystalia stuff.
More than shit. This is why I'm doing my special in Tampa. Nice. It doesn't get better than this. We'll be back. One of the best Cuban sandwiches in the world is right up here. It's cringe. That didn't suck at all.
It was amazing.
Hey guys, best night of my fucking life.
Thank you. So, he's doing a big tour or whatever. I just thought back to myself, like, when I watched this clip, right, and this montage, I was thinking to myself, why does BERT come across so corny, so hacky, so lame when he does this whole like adult frat boy thing, but the guys at Barstool don't? Why is it? Could somebody explain to me? What is it about BERT that is annoying, but the Barstool guys aren't as annoying as him? Because the Barstool guys have the same sort of personality, right? They love sports, they drink beers and shit. Big up Mexican salsa.
How much is enough money? These people are multimillionaires, and they keep trying to extract every dollar from us. Pause.
Exactly.
Lol.
Exactly, Mexican salsa. Fucking exactly. It never ends. The grift never ends. Exactly. Exactly, Mexican salsa. What do you guys think is the case here, brother? Big up you, Mexican salsa. Thank you for the donation, brother. What do you think it is about this? Why is BERT super insufferable, but the Barstool guys are not? Barstool guys pretend not to care. BERT is desperate for approval. True. BERT sits on fire hydrants. Exactly. Josie, BERT is in his 50s. I don't know. Maybe just, yeah, it's true. That's, you know what, Josie? Brilliantly well put as per usual. It might just be the age, innit? It might just be when you reach a certain age, you just look ridiculous. It's kind of like me. Like, I'm always conscious when I go to clubs these days. I'm always super conscious that, because now I do this thing when I go clubbing. Now I do this thing where I find my corner and I just stand there and I have my own little party. But I was thinking to myself, like, if I was looking from the outside looking in, I still look like the old guy in the club because I'm literally in the corner. If you don't want to stand out, you're better off dancing in the middle, you know? So I think with some things, no matter how cool you try to be, no matter how chill you try to be, with some things, once you reach a certain age, you're always going to look like a dork. Always. You're always going to look like a dork. So I think this is one of the issues. Yeah, I think what everyone's saying here is right. Barstool guys don't reek of desperation. Oh, Dan Man, no comment on that one, brother. A woman never reveals her age, and I'm a young lady. They're desperate for approval, but Barstool doesn't have this stupid backstory lol of inflate their egos like Bert does. He has 2 movies about his life. Yeah, true. Very true, Agent Orange. Yeah, Bert is an old guy. Bert is an old guy at the bar you don't want to be. 100%. 100%. Yeah, that must be it. It must be just an age thing. I think you guys are crushing it. Cause I was thinking about it today when I was watching some Barstool content. I was like, hold on, these Barstool guys are the same as him, but it's also interesting that maybe this is something that doesn't make any sense. I also find it very interesting how he's never really been fully embraced by Barstool. Only KFC in that really like him. I find that really interesting. That he's never really been fully embraced into the whole Barstool universe, even though KFC are big fans, right? KFC Radio are big fans of him, but Barstool at large hasn't really embraced Bert. I wonder why that is. I wonder, because he looks like he should be, but that's the thing though. That's the thing about Bert. He likes to drink and go to sports stuff, but he doesn't really know anything about sports, does he? To be fair. I know he used to play baseball, but he doesn't really follow sports. So he's a bit of a weird one. He just likes... But you must have that a lot in America, right? We don't really have that in the UK. In the UK, we don't have that. In the UK, we have guys, if you like beer and you like sports, you just go to sport. You know what I mean? I think in America, you guys have guys who just like the vibe of the match or the game day, but they don't actually follow the sport too much. There's in it for the good time. We don't really have those type of people in the UK. Either you're into sports or you're not. But you're not just in it for the drinking. You know what I mean? It's like they don't accept aging, always touring, being away from the families, acting like they're in... Yeah, exactly, Z. Eternally in their 20s. He's an obvious tryhard. Very good point. Very good point. Screw. I think you're all smashing it. The age, the desperation, all that stuff kind of just reeks, innit? He likes the atmosphere but has no clue what's going on. It's a social event. Exactly, Dana, man. Yeah. Especially with your I love that thing you have in football with the whole tailgate shit, where everybody opens up their fucking pickup trucks and barbecue in the park. I love that shit. It's very white people ratchet, but I think that side of the football culture is fucking amazing. I'd love to go there, man. That looks so fun. That looks like a vibe. Drinking beers and eating, like that looks like fucking a vibe. But yeah, I think you guys smashed it. You guys know exactly what's going on there. Okay, moving on. Let's crack on. Chris D'Elia. So Chris D'Elia had a very interesting occasion where he screamed at somebody in the crowd. I haven't watched the video in full myself, so I want to watch it with you guys and see what I'll go on. So big up the Fire and the Kid Reddit people again, because those people are absolute saints, and without them I'd have no fucking show. So let's get this reloaded and we can watch this, because this is fucking phenomenal. Chris D'Elia screaming at somebody in the audience. Let me see Wagwan. Honestly, if there's one person in the world who I'll not let talk to me in any sort of rude manner, it's Chris D'Elia. I don't care what's happening. Do you know what I mean? There's no way I'm letting somebody that fucking likes fucking 16-year-old girls scream at me as a grown man. You can go and fuck off, mate. But let's see. Maybe he might be in the right in this clip. He might be in the right for screaming at this person. So let's see. So big up the Fire and the Kid subreddit people. Let's play this clip and let's see Wagwan.
I cried for 4 days. I really did cry for 4 days. Then, the 5th day... You laughing at that? You seem very well adjusted.
Hold on. Let's go back one more. Oh, is he talking about him getting cancelled? Let's play that one more time again. He's already angry. Let's play that one more time.
I cried for 4 days. I really did cry for 4 days. Then, the 5th day... You laughing at that? You seem very well adjusted. Yeah, it's funny. Well, you're at a comedy show, right? It's not a TED Talk. You know that, right? No, with a cowboy hat? Wow, of course. You don't cry? What if your horse breaks up with you? Hey, bro, you gotta leave if you're gonna be a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? I understand you're with your girl. I don't want to embarrass you, and it's cool you got an upgrade from a horse, but still. All right, cried. 2 legs will do. Dude, that's what he said when he's sorry. He said...
I'm sorry, you say that to me. I don't care if she actually looks like a horse. I don't care if she looks like DSP's wife's cat, right? I don't care if she looks like DSP's wife cat, Burnell. But if you say that about the girl that I'm with and I'm in the crowd, I'm throwing a fucking chair at your head. I do not care what she looks like. You say that about the person that I'm with, because I fucking hate crowd work, cool. Keep it at me. But if you try to say that to somebody I'm with, especially somebody that I'm having some adult time with, somebody that's allowing me to get my fucking mushroom tip wet. If you say that about that person who might be gargling on my nuts in a couple of hours, if you say that about that person who's going to allow me to fucking spray man juice all over their face, I'm going to throw a chair all the way from where I am to your fucking face. Or I might rush the stage and double leg you, because you know Chris ain't got no fucking defense for a double leg. You go for a double leg on Chris and he might fucking break his fucking ACLs. Do you know what I mean? They might pop all over the place. That's what I'm doing. Keep the fucking crowd work nonsense at me, but don't take it to the girl next to me, because you won't like how it ends.
Dude, he showed up at the first date with flowers in his saddle. He said, hey. She said, hey. He said, no. Hey.
Really? Saddle, hey? I don't know about you, but I think that guy won. That guy said ha ha ha, and it completely rattled Chris. It completely threw him off. He nearly wanted to fucking murder the guy on stage because he laughed at him crying. I think the guy in the cowboy hat won. I'm not sure about you guys, but I think the cowboy hat guy won. Let's play it one more time.
I cried for 4 days. I really did cry for 4 days. Then, the 5th day... You laughing at that? You seem very well adjusted.
He's so angry right now.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, you're at a comedy show, right? It's not a TED Talk. You know that, right? No, with a cowboy hat?
That's probably how he looks at the 16-year-olds when they're walking in, right? So what? That's the face that greets those 16-year-old girls, allegedly. Those 16 to 18-year-old girls. That's the face that fucking greets them at the door. So you're here to fuck, right? You know we ain't gonna run no jokes, right? You know I ain't here to hang out, right? You know I want my dick to get wet, right? This dick ain't gonna suck itself, right? That's the face that you gets greeted when the little 18-year-old girls open the fucking hotel door, thinking they're gonna hang out with their hero, Chris D'Elia. Nah, he's fucking fully naked and like, you know what time it is, right? You're not gonna blow out your back, right? Get on your knees, right? That's exactly the face that sees you, that greets you at the door. Exactly the face that greets you. Fucking hell, mate. What an absolute lizard creature. A lizard fucking creature. And yeah. What's more ridiculous? What's more ridiculous? Please let me know. What's more ridiculous? What's more cringe? Bert Kreischer trying to be an adult frat baby. No, sorry. Trying to be an adult frat boy. Or Chris D'Elia with these fuckboy under 25 tattoos when he's over 45. What's more cringe? Chris D'Elia and these fuckboy tattoos, or Bert Kreischer trying to be an adult baby? Oh, I need to zoom in. People say zoom in. Okay, cool. Let me zoom in. What do you guys think? Let's zoom in. Listen. What do you guys think? Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love, mate. Let's actually do it one more. Let's actually go worse. Let's do a screenshot. Let's do a screenshot so you can see the real devil in the fucking eyes of this guy. The real devil. So you can see the real devil here, right? Let's do a screenshot and then let's get it opened and see what. Let's get it opened. Is it gonna go full? Let's go. Oh, is it not letting me go full? Bear with me a second. Let's get it full screen. I want to see that picture in full fucking screen. Let's see this. Let's see the devil. Let's see the devil in real detail. View. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. View. Enter full screen. There we go. You want to see something? There you go. What about that, mate? There we go. There we fucking go. Look at that. That's the devil there. You like, hey? You on the saddle? It's a TED Talk. Comedy. Hey, how old are you? 16? 18? 19? Somebody's getting diddled. Somebody's getting touched. Somebody allegedly might get raped. Jesus Christ. Look at that face, bro. How old are you? When you 18? That's definitely a when you 18 face, isn't it? That's definitely the face of somebody. When you 18. And then when the girl says March, he's like March 1st. He's like, oh. That's the face of somebody who's happy that he found out the girl he was interested in is turning 18 on March 1st. Fuck it. Look at that face. Anyway, big up Cowboy Guy. I think Cowboy Hat Guy won. I don't know why Chris D'Elia uploaded that. He doesn't look good in that, to be honest. I think Cowboy Hat Guy won clearly for me. I don't know about you guys, but I think Cowboy Hat Guy won. I think Cowboy Hat Guy won. But hey, what do I know? What do I bloody know? Next, we got this one. Let's see David Lucas, what he does in the crowd. He did some crowd work too. Big up the Joe Rogan subreddit community for posting this. Oh, why isn't it fucking switching camera? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's you see the title there. Let's see what David Lucas is saying. What's Lucas David saying?
Nigga try to ruin the whole show, man. All these fucking good ass white people at my show. And you wanted to show them the reason George Floyd got his neck nailed on.
Boring.
Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That was way too long. Oh my God. I think I just counsel the rest of my black fans.
Is that a joke? What's a joke? I would have shot George Floyd. Is that so? Just saying controversial things is now deemed as a joke. Where's the? I would have shot that nigga. Okay. Isn't that also kind of hacky, by the way, guys? Can I not say this? If you're on a stage and you're in front of a fairly white audience and you feel like you're losing them, and then you start to do those type of jokes, isn't that kind of hacky? Especially if you're a black guy. You're losing a white crowd, so you go for the joke that's going to try to make you get on the good side of the white people in the audience. Isn't that a bit hacky-ish? Guess what? I don't like that black guy too. So, what? What the fuck is that about? And the funny thing is, I think David Lucas used to be quite funny. I think he lost his way a bit. I remember when he used to go on Kill Tony early. He was actually quite funny, you know? I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he was never that funny, and I'm doing that whole bias thing where anyone black I'm supporting. But I honestly do think when he was on Kill Tony, I don't know about you guys, early on, he was way funnier than what he is nowadays. I don't know if like his type of humor it's not funny to me anymore, but before he was pretty good. Now he's pretty shit. He wouldn't cut it at the Def Comedy Jam. Yeah, you're right, to be honest. He probably wouldn't cut it. There was some bias because we all wanted to call Tony gay and he was supposed to do it. Okay, cool. Fair enough. He takes us from Black Twitter. Yeah, true. That's a good point. Yeah, it's a very He used to do the Black Roast show and got lit up. Then went over to the Easy Whites. Yeah, true. Oh my God, Sean, you're right. Is the Black Roast thing the one where they sit in the classroom? that fake classroom thing, and they roast each other. True. He used to get destroyed on it. He was never good at that, innit? David Lucas around other black people. David Lucas around other black people is super not funny. Like he's not with it at all. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Bingo. I remember. Because that show is hard. That show is difficult to do well on because they're firing like super quick and they got amazing jokes. And David Lucas always like struggling. Yeah. You look like you're like he's like it's a. Oh, that's a very good point. He couldn't cut it with the black, so he went with the whites. That's similar to like a black kid that grows up in a black neighborhood, can't, he's not good at basketball. Then he moves to a college where there's more whites there, and then he crushes because he's the only black kid in the white school. It's similar to what he did, isn't it? When it comes to comedy, he's like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not getting any love in here. Let me switch locations. And then he became the coolest black guy in the room with these new fans. Fucking wild. Absolutely wild. Wow. What a great point. I never thought about it that way, but what a fantastic point. But yeah, that was terrible. David Lucas is muy terrible. Very, 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 very fucking bad. We did that. What else we got to do here on the list? What's this one? Oh yeah, let's play this one. Brendan can't read. This is a really good one. Yeah, big up the Frightened Kids subreddit, guys. Once again, this is fucking fantastic. Look at this caption. Oh, this is so good. Brendan Schaub fucks up the name of the company he's promoting not once but twice. Then at the end, when Chin makes him do another ad read, he gets annoyed because he has to do the hard thing called reading/talking again. Back to back. Call Chin. Let's play this. This is so good. Honestly, I've seen this before, but this is so fucking funny. Listen to him trying to read his ad reads. These are things that are paying him money, by the way. These are the ad reads that are like paying for his mortgage. These are the ad reads that are paying for his wife's spending habits. These are the ad reads that are paying for his kids' private schools. So you'd think there'd be a little bit more respect, right? You think there'd be a little bit more respect and care put into these ad reads because these people are paying money up front to advertise on your podcast, and that money you're getting up front is paying for a lot of shit. So let's play this.
If you are already an O Rewards member and not receiving your rewards, just add an email address or mobile phone number. You get $10 reward for updating your existing account. If you're not an O Rewards member yet, sign up is super easy and quick online at O'ReillyAuto.com or in store at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly.
Progress.
Back to back. Cool, Chin. This episode of The Shop.
He gets annoyed. He can't say O reward because it's called O'Reilly. So they have a thing called O rewards. He can't say O rewards properly. Then he gets annoyed. He has to say progressive. He gets annoyed. He has to do back to back. He gets aggressive. He gets annoyed that he can't. He has to say progressive after saying O'Reilly. Oh my gosh. O'Reilly. Listen one more time.
If you are already an O Rewards member and not receiving your rewards, just add an email address or mobile phone number. You get $10 reward for updating your existing account. If you're not an O Rewards member yet, sign up is super easy and quick online at O'ReillyAuto.com or in.
What do you mean he's not finishing a song? What do you mean, Koala? I don't get that. What do you mean? What do you mean he's not finishing a song? Sorry, I missed this. What did I miss? Fill me in. Fill me in on the bants. What's the bants? He's not finishing a song. What do you mean? Oh. Big up Angel Ranger.
AZ, it's O'Reilly Auto Parts.
What? Huh? Oh, so it's a jingle. It's a jingle. Okay, cool. O'Reilly. Let me see auto parts. Let me see. I've never heard of this O'Reilly auto parts. Sorry, I'm from the UK. I don't know what this O'Reilly auto parts is about. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Oh. Let's do this. Let's do this. Where is it? Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh. Let's do this. I don't know. I've never heard of O'Reilly auto parts. I've no idea what it is. What's fucking O'Reilly auto parts? Oh, okay, there we go. O'Reilly parts jingle. Yeah, this is the one, right? Let's do this. I've never heard of O'Reilly auto parts, honestly. Wow, it's a big company, isn't it? How did they get the advert? That's a big company. That's a big sponsor, isn't it? How did they get that? Wow, that's a really big deal. How did they get that? How the fuck did they get that? That's amazing, isn't it? This is a really big company. 197 subscribers, 1.7 million views on the jingle. Shit. Let's let it load. Bear with me a second because my internet is fucking slow as shit. Or my computer is slow as shit. Let me just play it. 1 more minute. Bear with me. Oh, O'Reilly. Let's see what it does. So what he's trying to do is a jingle at the beginning. That's what he's trying to say basically, right? He's trying to do the jingle. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it loads up. Bear with me a second. Bear with me while it loads up. Bear with me. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Yeah, the jingle has more views this year than TFATK. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Come on, you piece of shit. Load. Okay, this is kind of killing the fucking vibe of this shit, but they've even got a podcast. Wow, they've got a podcast. Look, they've got a podcast. What they do. And it's already got 700,000 views. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is kind of a bit of an anticlimax, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I should play on my phone. This is a bit of an anticlimax. This is a big fail. Big fail. It's taking too long. I really want to hear the jingle. I have to hear it. I really need to hear this jingle. Sorry. I must hear it now. You guys have made me fucking open a new tab to hear it. Now I must fucking hear it. I must fucking hear it. Why is it not loading? O'Reilly Auto Parts. Is that what he was trying to say? Is that what he was trying to say? Auto Parts. Is that what he was trying to say?
The jingle is so well known in the US, it's so annoying he didn't finish it.
Is that what he was trying to say? No way is that what he was trying to say. No way is that what he was trying to say. No way he was trying to say that. No fucking way he was trying to say that. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hold on, let's play again. I need that again. I need that. But probably not with here because this fucking YouTube thing is fucking killing me. Let's switch. I need that. Oh my god. Oh O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh. Oh my god, that was good. What? There's a trap remix. Let's see this. Oh my god. Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head so much now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head all fucking day. Let's play. Oh, I need to play. Hold on. Let me play this. Let me play this. Bear with me. Bear with me. I know this is fucking cringe. I understand if you're American, you'll probably want to throw yourself out of a window, but I'm new. I'm new here. Please, I'm new here. I'm new here. Let me see what this is saying. Oh, O'Reilly. Auto parts. Oh, please.
O'Reilly
Auto parts.
Swing on the track.
O'Reilly. Oh my god, man. I think that coffee worked. I'm gonna go to the gym absolutely pumped now. I'm gonna go to the gym fucking pumped now. I think that coffee worked. Hold on, let me put the light back up. Let me put the light back up there. Let me put it back up. Let me put it back up. Wow, bro, that was fucking good. That was good. That was fucking good, innit? That was good. O'Reilly, that was a good little mix. Big up the SoundCloud. Big up K-Plex for that O'Reilly Auto Parts fucking trap remix. Big up O'Reilly Auto Parts trap remix available from K-Plex on SoundCloud. Absolutely amazing. Big up Mexican Salsa.
Damn, that slaps on mute.
Oh my god, man. Honestly, making a trap remix of this is fucking incredible. Is there more? Is there more fucking... Let's see if there's more, actually. I want to see if there's real more remixes. Is that the only remix available for this O'Reilly Auto Parts song? We got a trap one. What else do we have here? What? An O'Reilly Auto Parts Megalo. What's this one? What the fuck? People making remixes to this from. O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Nope, that's not one. That's this one. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Oh, let's go. Ooh, lo-fi. Yeah, sexing you is like a poo who wants to hang and chill and suck on me. It's me in the TRX, baby. TFATK, we are here stepping, yay. But we're not gay, even though we play. BGL gets no play. George gets no pay. George gets no pay. Chin might be gay. Brian Callen rapes. Chris D'Elia diddles. Brian Callen rapes. Chris D'Elia diddles. Brian Callen rapes. Chris D'Elia. Brian Callen. Chris D'Elia. Hide your kids. 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 Okay, let's stop. Enough's enough. Let's stop. Let's stop. No more. Let's stop. It's done. Let's stop. That is, I can't believe he was trying to say, oh. Honestly, I need to blow my nose because I'm gonna fucking sneeze all over this fucking mic. I can't believe he was trying to say that at the beginning. I can't believe it. That's what he was trying to say at the beginning. Oh.
If you are already an O Rewards member and not receiving your rewards, just add an email address or mobile phone number. You get $10 reward for updating your existing account. If you're not an O Rewards member yet, sign up is super easy and quick online at O'ReillyAuto.com or in store at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly.
Big up Victoria, Japan.
Brendan Schaub's secret truck race car driver is gonna be lit if Hess sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Maybe Chin can sing a cover version of this track.
Yeah, exactly. Big up.
Oz, look up JG Wentworth commercials.
Who's JG? Who's that? Who's JG Wimp? Who's that? Hey, big up Ricky Picture. Oh my god, man. Who's that? Who's AG? Who's AG? Who? AG Wentworth. Or is it GJ Wentworth? AG Wentworth? Who's that? Commercials. What is that? Oh, big up, man. Big up. JG. Okay, JG. Oh, it's another video. I'm not gonna be. My computer's running slow. I can't. I'll save it for next time. Let me save it for next time because my computer's running slow, and it won't let me load this another YouTube video. I'm not gonna wait around 2 seconds again, or more than 4 minutes for it to load. So, big up NJ Picture. So who is it? No, Ricky Picture. Sorry. I will add that to the list, my friend. Let me copy that now and put it in my list, and I'll do it in the morning when I'm back. When I'm back from the gym, we'll watch this. I'll get it downloaded. Oh, but that was fucking brilliant. Big up you. What is this anyway? JG went. Where JG commercials filmed? So does JG Wentworth call when they need a commercial spot? Apparently they call Two Rivers Brewing Company in Eastern Pennsylvania. They are the stars of the latest national commercial for JG Wentworth. They filmed the location of the brewery. Okay, cool. I'm going to check this out. We'll play it when I come back. I'll add it on my list of stuff to play, but big up Ricky Picture. Appreciate you, my friend. Oh my god, my nose is fucking leaking. Too much fucking lols. Big up was that Victorland? I think Victoria in Japan. Thank you for you as well. And everybody else. So Ricky Picture. Cool. Let's move on. What am I gonna do here? Oh yeah, that's it. So let's go back to Brendan actually. I actually need to blow my fucking nose as well, so let me play more Brendan here. Oh, that was fucking brilliant. That was so good, bro. That
if you are
so good.
Already in
if you are big up Agent Orange.
Oh baby, please make a Mixigo.
I'll make an O'Reilly mix. Sorry, I muted myself there. I'll make an O'Reilly mix. Oh, let's play this one more time. Let's play it one more time.
You are already an O Rewards member and not receiving your rewards, just add an email address or mobile phone number. You get $10 reward for updating your existing account. If you're not an O Rewards member yet, sign up is super easy and quick online at O'ReillyAuto.com or in store at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly.
Back to back.
Progressive.
Back to back. Cool, Chin.
He gets so angry. Back to back. Cool, Chin. Oh, I fucking love this guy. He's the best. He really is the best. He really is the best. My fucking face is fucking crying. These late night things are fucking hilarious. What more are we gonna do here? O'Reilly we played already. Oh yeah, let's do this one. He wants to travel less. Let's play this one as well. This is a good one too. He wants to travel less, so he's doing a monthly live podcast in another state. Big up TFATK Reddit as well. Let's go.
You're welcome.
Chin, are you excited for the live Firing the Kid?
For
just thinking
Austin,
about
hell
it.
yeah, dude. I mean, I'm
We're
always
doing
like,
a residency in Austin. Me and Brian Count, if you haven't heard, we're doing a live residency. It's one night a month. Okay, one night a month. Let's not get crazy. One night. I don't want to travel as much, so this is what we agreed to. It's one night a month. Okay, it's at 10 o'clock. It's at the Vulcan, the Step Mothership, Vulcan Gas Company. That's off 6th Street there in Austin, where there's a ton of homeless. Okay, but you work your way around them. You'll see the venue. And we're doing a live Firing the Kid podcast, not stand up with me and Brian, main event, co-main event. No, live podcast, live Firing the Kid, fan interaction, fan questions. We'll have you submit your questions on the Firing the Kid account. We'll pick our top 10. Then we're doing live questions from the audience. It's going to be a grand old time. One show to start off, one show only, one night. That's February 15th in Austin, Texas. Brian Callen and me live podcast Firing the Kid. Should be a good time. The whole
Interesting, isn't it, right? Interesting. Number one, as people pointed out in the chat, he can't say the word residency. He cannot say residency. He just cannot pronounce residency. Number two, you'd think if somebody wants to spend more time with their family, the last thing they'd want to do is residency. Usually, in my opinion, again, I don't know much about life. I don't know much about creative careers because I haven't had one properly yet. I haven't done one full time. I don't know anything about that. I'm just a fucking donut guy in the slums of East London and my fingers covered in fucking Cheeto dust, living in my parents' basement, right? With not a penny to my name. I don't know anything. But one thing I do know, usually, when people retire from being in the limelight, from being an entertainer, from being in front of camera, usually when they retire, the residency is the first thing they do when they're trying to step back into the limelight. So they retire, they take time away to maybe look after a sick relative, to spend time raising their children, to spend more time with their partner, to travel the world. And then when they want to re-enter back into that space that they left, they do a residency. They do like a 1 month thing, right? Like a once a month. Residency is like a bit different because, whatever. But they usually do like a once a month thing to kind of dip their toes back into the water. Hey, I don't want to do the full schedule I was doing before, so I'm going to come back and do 1 per month show or 1 every other month, right? Like a bi-monthly type of thing. But you don't do that immediately after you quit. If you quit immediately to be like with your family, you don't immediately go back to booking 1 show per month. You'd think that all the time that you're taking away, the time that you're quitting, the reason why you quit is to free up your time so you can spend more time with your family. Because all that time you'd spent traveling, doing those type of things, take away from your family. But if you're doing a 1 month thing, you didn't really quit then, did you? As per usual, we're seeing now, it's not Brendan that quit, comedy quit on him. Which is probably worse because, it's always better to quit yourself and not have something quit on you. But it's the refusal to accept the situation and to try and turn it into another thing that's the more sad and pathetic thing. Because I don't really think it's a bad thing to quit. I don't think it's a bad thing to fail. We all do in our own lives in whatever way. But this guy is so, he has such a fragile sense of self, such a fragile ego. He refuses to accept where he's at. And he's still trying to frame this as like another thing that is the same thing but isn't the same thing. It's fucking bizarre. But I really want to replay the lack of being able to fucking fully articulate what he's saying. That residency pronunciation is fucking incredible because it almost feels like he can't be bothered because it has too many letters in it. So he just says residency. He doesn't even try to like say the word. It's really interesting. Whenever there's like a long word, his brain just says, fuck that. And he just says whatever he can say at the beginning just so you can get it. But he doesn't actually say the full word. Let's play it one more time because I think it's fascinating. It truly is fascinating. Let's play it.
Chin, are you excited for the live Firing the Kid?
For
just thinking
Austin,
about
hell
it.
yeah, dude. I mean,
I'm from Austin, right? Texas, my hometown. Austin, my hometown.
We're doing a residency in Austin. Me and Brian
Hell
Count,
yeah.
if you haven't heard, we're doing a live residency. It's one.
You hear that? Residency. What is that? Residency. One more time.
See in Austin. Me and Brian.
I mean, I'm
we're
always
doing
like,
a residency in Austin.
Residency.
We're doing a residency in Austin. We're
Always
doing
like-
a residency in. We're
always
doing
like-
a residency in Austin.
It's almost like he's pronouncing that app. What's the app called? Is it called Resi? Yeah, it's almost like he's pronouncing that app called Resi. Do you know that app called Resi? You know this app, right? It's American too. This app where you can do restaurant reservations. It's almost like he's pronouncing Resi. Oh my! It's almost like he's saying that residency. We're going residency. We're going Resi. You got it on Resi. We're doing Resi. It's almost like he's pronouncing this word, but this company Resi, right? Where is it? One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
We're doing a residency in Austin.
See the cyanide, right? See the cyanide and residency.
A residency in Austin. Me and Brian Count, if you haven't heard, we're doing a live residency. It's one. We're doing a live residency. It's one night a month. Okay, one night a month. Let's not get crazy. One night. I don't want to travel as much, so this is what we agreed to.
I don't want to travel as much, so I'm going to travel once a month to another state to do stand-up comedy or to do a live podcast show. Also, I just thought about this now. Why are they traveling to another state to do a live podcast? Why not just do it in LA? Can someone explain that? Why are they traveling to another state to do a live podcast? Wouldn't you think most, again, could I, maybe I'm wrong here, but wouldn't you assume that most TFATK fans would live in LA? Would they be in Austin or would they be in LA? I think they'd be in LA, wouldn't they?
It's one night a month. Okay, it's at 10 o'clock. It's at the Vulcan, the Step Mothership, Vulcan Gas.
Also, as others have pointed out on the fucking TFATK subreddit, surely if you're the Vulcan, aren't you a little bit annoyed that he keeps referring to the Vulcan as a Step Mothership? If you run the Vulcan, would you be a little bit pissed off if that, or is that the joke that you kind of get? Because if I'm not mistaken, the Vulcan was open before Rogan's comedy mothership, and he always keeps referring to it as a Step Mothership. Doesn't really make much sense, but whatever, right? If it opened before, how can it be a step? But whatever, it's just a read that joke. It's like him saying, oh, LA's like North Korea with a beach when North Korea has a beach, but whatever, right? Wouldn't you be a little bit annoyed if you owned a Vulcan and you had this redact keep saying it's a Step Mothership, it's a Step Mothership?
Gas Company. That's off 6th Street there in Austin. Was it?
Big up Victoria, LA in Japan.
He shits on the place giving him his residency by calling it the Step Mothership. Off the charts redacted. 15 tickets sold so far. Beast of a comic.
Yeah, I don't big up you. What's it called? I think it's Victrola in Japan. Victrola in Japan. Oh shit, about the tickets. Yeah, that's the thing. Good point. You fucking reminded me. So, I've said for the longest time on this stream, and I think some of you guys will remember, I've always said for the longest time, why don't these guys do more TFATK shows? I've said it before. I think I've even said it to you guys here. Why doesn't Brendan quit doing stand-up and just focus on doing TFATK shows? If he does the Fire and the Kids shows, live ones, and works in some stand-up, it could probably work long-term, and they would probably sell more tickets that way, right? I've always said this on the stream. But according to the fucking Fire and the Kids subreddit people, the tickets aren't selling. Allegedly, the tickets are not selling, according to these guys. Look at this. So, courtesy of the fucking subreddit, look what they're saying here. Only, so they've basically sold less than 20 tickets already, and they've got 276 seats still to fill for one show. So what do you think's happening? Do you think they just don't have that many fans? Because honestly, like, let's put the banter to one side, guys. I'm surprised that they haven't been able to sell this out. I'm generally surprised they haven't been able to sell this out. Like, it generally surprises me. I thought they would be able to sell out one show per month in Austin, right? Where a lot of those guys, you'd imagine a lot of their kind of like adjacent fans would be. What do you guys think? I'm honestly surprised that they haven't sold these tickets. I don't get it. I don't like. Do we think their fame has definitely died down? Like, what's happening here? How is this possible? How they've got so many seats still available? Like, what the fuck is going on here? What are we doing here? I'm honestly surprised because I would have thought they would have been able to sell more for one show. It was like a one show thing. Like, it's odd. They should have done this when the podcast was hot, but they were too delusional. Yeah, that's a good point, Z. Maybe that's it. Maybe the time has gone. Maybe even the hardcore Fire and the Kid fans are just over it. They don't want to pay to see them perform. Do you know what I mean? I don't think TFATK is that popular. 730. This. What do you guys think about their views on YouTube? I think their views on YouTube are real. I don't think they've got the money to pay for fake views anymore. So they still get like 30 to 50k views on YouTube. I know views on YouTube don't count for anything, but surely if you get 50 views, you should be able to sell. Big up Agent Orange. Appreciate you, brother.
They both live in LA and he doesn't have access to the mothership. Where and why do they need to travel as boomer dads / with premature kids?
Exactly. Very, very good point. To be next to Rogan, that's obviously the obvious example. I'm saying why travel to LA, but they're obviously doing it to be next to Rogan. Because they're assuming if they go there, they might be able to do a Fire and the Kid Rogan episode to promo the fucking show and maybe sell more tickets. That's why they're doing it, really, to be next to Rogan. But they really shouldn't be there. They should just do it in LA. But anyway, big up you, Agent Orange. Appreciate you for super chat. But what I was going back to what I was saying before, I don't think the Fire and the Kid YouTube videos or views are fake. I think they actually get, legitimately, they get probably 50k views. If that's the deal, then how can they not be able to sell 200 tickets? That seems pretty odd, unless those views on YouTube are fake and that's why they can't sell 200 tickets. But I don't think that's true. They must have some fans out there still. 50k grand. Fuck you, Andrew Rich. I know what you're doing. You think you're funny. You think you're funny. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. 50k grand. Okay, whatever. Get fucked. Get fucked. A nigga can't have a slip up without people spotting it, eh? Nigga can't have a fucking a casual slip up of a tongue until fucking people spot it and fucking highlight it, innit, eh? Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm a dummy, but I'm generally surprised that this TFATK live show isn't doing better. I'm generally surprised. They haven't been able to shift more tickets. This really does fucking surprise me. They couldn't shift more tickets, as Brendan would say. This is fucking wild, bro. They have no pulling power. Not even together. They can't even muster selling 100 tickets. It's like, yikes. For one show a month. That's a bad thing. Oh, and another thing too. Look what's happened too. They've changed the name of the website according to the Reddit. Look at the URL now. It's now fatkids.com. It's not tfatk.com anymore. I don't think so. So let me actually check it. Let's see if that's true. tfatk.com. Does it load on my computer more, or is it my muscle blocked? Okay, so yeah, see, it kind of you can't see it here, but it pushes you to FATK's. I don't know why they did that for. What do you think is going on there? What do you think is going on there? Why is it Fatkz now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Speaking of Triple Crown champions, Fire and the Kid is back.
Or is it because they just couldn't afford the fucking URL? Is that probably why?
Together, it's a live pod in Austin, Texas, at the Step Mothership, the Vulcan. It's Brian Callen and myself, one show only, 10 p.m., February 15th. It's a Thursday night. Let's get weird, Austin. Tickets at fatkz.com.
Forgetting your own URL of your website is fucking crazy. Why can't they do just a bit of editing and just cut out that little gap in between? That little thing where he's just thanking the name and just cut it so at least it looks like he said it off the top off the dome. But yeah, now they've changed it to fatkids.com. Don't really know why. I guess maybe they didn't pay the fucking fee. Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? But it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. The whole thing is weird, to be honest. The whole fucking thing is weird. Anyways, I think I've done everything in it, apart from Tom McDonald. So I'll do a couple Tom McDonald's and then I got a jet. I got to go to gym. But I'll do a couple Tom McDonald's and when I come back, I'll do some more. But I've got some Tom McDonald's clips to play, to be honest. Let me actually like a couple of these comments before I continue. Bear with me a second. But I got some Tom McDonald clips to play here. And then I'm going to jet because I have to fucking lift some weights and run on a... No, I'm going to do a bit of rowing machine actually today so I can get back into my Balenciaga and Rick Owens, in case you are wondering. But let's actually play some Tom McDonald clips here. I'll get them up on here. Big up everybody that's tuning in. If you're enjoying what you're seeing or you like what you hear, make sure you fucking like in the stream as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Help a kid out. Like the fucking stream. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, let's play a couple Tom McDonald clips actually. Tom McDonald was on the fucking Fire and a Kid. You know the guy that does all those fucking cringy right-wing rap songs. He was on the Fire and a Kid. Don't know why, to be honest. I do know why, because he did that song with fucking Ben Shapiro, right? So I'm guessing he's on a promo run, and for some reason he thought it advantageous to stop by the fucking TFATK studio. The funny thing is, I think that guy is redacted and he's not funny, but he's way more famous and way more relevant and clouted than the Fire and the Kid guys. It's actually a downgrade for him to go on there, don't you think? It's actually a downgrade. Again, terrible music, right? But it's actually a downgrade for him to be on there. I think so anyway, but maybe I'm redacted. But let's play the clip. This is the title of this clip is Brendan, what's that? Oh, big up horror movie hustle. Appreciate you.
Maybe they think Austin is the only place worth doing comedy or live shows. This seems to be the mindset with a lot of comics nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think Callan said only fucking thingamajiggy. He said that Austin's a home of comedy now because Rogan's club there, which is fucking hilarious because, you know, you guys have a massive country. There's loads of places where they have good comedy scenes, but because only their friends are in Austin, all of a sudden Austin's the most relevant thing. It's fucking hilarious. But big up horror movie hustle. Appreciate you for the super chat, brother. This title of the clip is called Brendan Shaw Mr. Me Too. Right? How about you? I think my note here is, how about you say it first? Let's play this clip.
That, you know, you're so needed. I think I said this to you on the phone. Like people, I don't like saying the right because, you know, everybody gets branded far right. Or how about just people who are about partially traditional values? People say, "Are you right wing?" I'm like, I don't know. What's the?
Hey! Shut the fuck up. Stay in your lane. Ask your guest a question. We don't care about your ideas on marriage and traditional shit. Traditional shit is probably not having two fucking families, right? That's not very traditional, right? I don't think it's very conservative or Christian to fucking cheat on your original wife and then get hooked up with another one and have another family with them. I don't think that's very traditional, to be honest. I don't think it's traditional to rape either, is it? Allegedly. I don't know. Does it say that in the Bible? Thou shalt rape? I'm not too sure.
Subject.
Yeah,
I change all the time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not. You know, don't try to label me.
No, I mean, I'll storm the Capitol. Whatever.
I'm not right. I'm not gonna right. Well, that's different. That's different.
No, I was vibing.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like what you're preaching to me, common sense and kind of the values that kind of built a lot of the stuff that we enjoy all the time.
This grift that Callan does, this fucking traditional values, this fucking, you know, white picket fence fucking Brian Callan is fucking annoying, bro. Honestly, bro. Your dad's a fucking alleged sleeper agent for the fucking CIA. Like, come on, man. There's no traditional values about you guys.
And that's what it is, dude, is like, but it's like we talked about the conspiracy theory label, and that gets tossed on anybody that's interested in a narrative that's contrary or running not parallel with what the mainstream narrative is. To doing the same shit with the far right wing thing. Like, I've never labeled myself as a conservative rapper. I've never labeled myself as a right wing rapper. I just like the woke shit that's going on the left.
It's a lot.
Like the further you lean away from that, you can lean away from the woke shit
and not play for
be,
the other
and
team.
not be leaning.
Yeah, that's
into
how
the-
I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh, really, Brendan? That's how you are. You've never said that, though, have you? The guy articulates a point about why he is the way he is. Whether you believe him or you don't, he articulates his point pretty well. And then Brendan's like, yeah, that's how I am too. Really? What about you say it first then? What about you let it be known what your points of view are, where you stand, before this guest arrives? What about you do the brave thing and say how you actually feel about the direction your country's going in and the politics, right? Far-reaching, local politics, whatever's affecting you and your family. Why don't you speak about these things first before somebody comes, says something that you like, and then you're like, yeah, that's me too. Absolute redact, mate.
Yeah, so that's kind of
they
like,
all suck. Like left and right suck.
Oh, dude, the whole
but
thing
I'm
is
sure
a
it's fucking
fucking-
not left. I know that.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
not all the way on the right.
Well, I don't know how to be left when I can't follow any of their rules because they're always changing.
But they're also crazy.
Well, they're
Comedy podcast, by the way. This is meant to be a comedy podcast.
it's also crazy.
Like my sister made a T-shirt for us the other day that said, "I'm not always right, but I'm never left."
Tell your sister to burn all of those t-shirts. And if she doesn't burn them, maybe throw her in the volcano as well. I'm not left. What? What the? What? Say that one more time.
changing.
But they're also crazy.
Well, it's also crazy.
Like my sister made a T-shirt for us the other day that said, "I'm not always right, but I'm never left."
I'm not always right, but I'm never left. Number one, hanging out with your sister is odd. What's your sister? Your agent or something? Weird. Kind of weird, but whatever. And then she's making t-shirts. Your sister makes t-shirts that what? That you sell what? At your live shows? When you're playing Madison Square Garden, you sell these shows about I'm not always right, but I'm not left. Honestly, bro. What's wrong with the American political climate that you have these kind of guys and you're listening to them seriously? Honestly. Like, really, this is the guy you're meant to be following. You're meant to be getting like life advice off of this person. You're meant to be, knowing how to be a man through this kind of guy. Like, fucking hell, bro.
Yeah.
And like, that's kind of like how I feel about the whole shit. But
really, he's Canadian. No, he's actually Canadian. Of course he is. Of course he's not even fucking from America. Of fucking course he's fucking Canadian. Of fucking course. Jesus Christ. Why don't you go and fucking concern yourself with the politics of your own country? Isn't fucking Canada on fire at the moment? Rogan keeps telling us that Trudeau is fucking Putin reincarnated anyway. Why don't you go back home and fix your fucking own country? Why are you in America telling them how they should live their lives and what they should do? Go and do that back home.
But like, in general, like the whole
Don't you think most of us are that way though? And isn't the conspiracy that the people who might not even exist are being amplified? Like sometimes I think there's an argument being fostered by other.
When I make the edit of this later for a clip, I'm going to fast forward all the bits where Brian Callen speaks because he just speaks pure drivel. I'm noticing it more and more now, but when he gets into his philosophical old man talk, it's like, I literally want to stab myself in the ear.
But I think that's why Trump's getting so big because people are like, all right, I'm not pro-Trump, but I'm sure as fuck not this.
Yeah.
And if the option's this or this, I'm going over here.
Did you see this?
and
No, there's a lot of people that are also pro-Trump.
that's the fucking problem.
That's our option.
Is there like, no matter who you vote for, what team you decide to like endorse, it's going to go to shit anyway.
Correct.
And then they're going to be like, well, you chose this person and it's going to shit. And it's like, okay, well, is it a democracy or is it a fucking trick? Because if you give me 3 sandwiches and it's fucking dog shit, cat shit, and bird shit, and I choose one of them and start eating it and go, wow, this tastes like shit, and you say, well, you chose to eat that one, and I'm like, the 3 fucking choices you gave me were all shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of analogy is that? And why are you thinking about that? Why are you thinking of cat shit sandwiches? What? Is that how he's trying to describe democracy? Democracy is 3 shit sandwiches. You have to pick between one. Huh? What? Don't you vote based on your policies? Don't you vote based on your policies anyway? Isn't that what most people do? You see who aligns with your policies local or countrywide, whatever, nationwide politics, and you vote based on the policies that, you know, benefit you the most. That's all you basically do. It's not like, you know, you're not going to get everything in one, but you make compromises based on the policies that help you the most. You don't. It's not a shit sandwich test.
Like that's just, you know.
Anyway, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Guy sounds like a fucking donkey, mate. Honestly, this guy's the epitome of, what's that thing that people say? You sound smart to dumb people. He's that kind of dude. He seems kind of reasonable, I guess, but he does seem like that type of dude where that saying of like, you sound smart to dumb people relates to, because they're looking at him like he's fucking, I don't know, like he's some sort of savant, and he's just talking pure fucking drivel, or pure drivel, not dribble. Let me actually see this actually. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Hold on, let me see. Bear with me one moment. Get another one up. Let me get another clip up. I've got them saved here on my thing. Yeah, this is funny. Whoops, not that one. Yeah, this one's a good one as well. Let's play this one.
There's no resources that they can offer us. The only thing that they have that we don't have is relationships. And they use those relationships to fucking cock block us and put up barriers in places and prevent us from getting into rooms. That's why it's so fucking awesome to have guys like here.
Always here for you.
That will give people a platform, because, you know, there's a lot of other big platforms out there that, whether people want to believe it or not, are controlled, and there's gatekeepers, and and the whole thing is
Which is such a bummer, because podcasts were the answer. Were sort of that was the whole point of podcasts. Have you done Rogan?
No.
Huh.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Was it me, or was he trying to insinuate there that Rogan is part of the controlled resistance? He was trying to insinuate platforms like Rogan, even though he talks about free speech and he's Mr. Free Speech, he actually won't have him on. Because I'd imagine someone like Tom McDonald, I'd imagine he probably asked to be on Rogan. There's no way he didn't want to be. Like, that song he did with Ben Shapiro is pure Rogan bait, right? He's trying to get on Rogan. He clearly wants to get on Rogan. He's the kind of person that you'd imagine would be on Rogan. I'm actually surprised he hasn't been on Rogan yet. But I thought it was pretty obvious who he was talking about. And then these fucking redacts can't read the room, but they just end up name dropping him anyway.
I mean, yeah, we've always been this way. I mean, we got fired from Fox because they were trying to control stuff, and he's like, "Don't talk about this on the podcast." I'm like, "Can't do that."
Yeah.
He's like, "Dude, I'm telling you, talk about it. You're gonna get fired." I'm like, "All right, dude. Well, it's what we do." I went, and the next day we talked about it, and came back the following day, and they had security. Wouldn't let me know.
Bappa the badass, isn't it? Yeah, Bappa the badass. The badass Bappa.
Well, yeah. he went bad on Fox when we were in the Fox.
And of course, Callan's there with these fucking pom-poms to remind everybody how tough Brendan is, right? Callan's going to tell the story now. Like, because he obviously got hard when it happened, right? When Brendan was giving this to the Fox employees, Callan got hard, like, he's going to fight, he might kill somebody. Callan got super excited, so he's going to tell the story now of how Brendan big time the fucking Fox executives. Go on, Callan. Take it away, friend. Let's see you suck on fucking Brendan's knob. Let's see it.
Room.
Yeah. They want 50% of our shit. I'm like, it's
and
not
there was
happening.
some giant football player that I guess, you know, I don't know. You were like, I mean, if the guy wants to, if they want to, if he's a giant guy, I mean, if he wants to, I mean, it's cause a problem. I'm here.
They won't let us get back in the studio and get our stuff.
I don't think there's another man in my entire life that I've ever spoken about for in the place of when they're there. Never done it before in my life, like where you speak for them. Oh my God, you don't know about my friend John, right? No, John, this guy here, John, he's fucking crazy. Who does that? A grown man. You're there like sucking another man off in front of other men. Like, are you insane? Like, you do that in your privacy of your own home. You don't do that like just for free.
Wild.
Yeah, wild. Wow.
Yeah, that was actually, that's right. We had to just, I was like, what do you mean we can't get back in there?
I was like, if I could just get the sign, like, no, absolutely
see
not.
you later.
Yeah. But I think it works out, you know? I think it works out.
I don't,
In time,
sometimes I don't think you do things because they work out. I think you do things because
the right thing to do.
Oh, really? You do podcasting because it's the right thing to do. You don't do it because it pays your fucking alimony. You don't do it because it pays for your fucking Tesla. You don't do it because it fucking pays for your kid's private school. You don't do it because it pays for fancy trainers. You don't do it because it pays for your wife's fucking crazy shopping habits. You don't do it because it pays for your plastic surgery. You don't do it because it pays for your Ozempic treatments. You don't do it because it pays for your alcohol addiction. You don't do it because it pays for a big studio. You don't do it because it pays for a verification tick on fucking Instagram. You don't do it because it pays for cars. No, you do it because you have something to say. Yeah, sure.
The right thing to do.
Yeah.
I think that if you don't stand for something, you stand for fucking nothing. And if you're not willing to fight for something that you can define, then you're not a fully formed human being.
I hate this shit. I hate this shit so much. It's all well and good saying all this stuff. But when you had to fight, as Brendan said, I thought we were going to fight. You didn't fight. These motherfuckers had a chance to stand for something. Personally, if you had to ask me a question, hey, Agostino, do you think Brian Callen rapes? I'll say, yeah, he probably does rape. If you asked me a question and said, hey, Agostino, do you think Crystalia diddles? Yeah, I think Crystalia does enjoy women under 18. Cool. But if they don't believe it, and if they think they're innocent, they had a chance to fight for themselves on their own podcast. If Brian Callen actually did think he was innocent, if Brendan actually did believe him, they would have sat on that podcast and did that emergency podcast stream, and they would have defended themselves. Brendan and Brian would have sat there in front of the camera and said, he did not do this. We categorically deny these accusations. This is a fucking cancel culture thing. Someone's trying to ruin it. They would have said whatever they needed to say. That's the moment you had to fight. But guess what? They didn't. Brian Callen announced a special emergency podcast. Then the next day it got taken down. Then Brian went on gardening leave. Then Chappelle and Malik got involved in a show. They completely ignored the subject. The moment you had to fight for yourselves, you didn't fight. Crystalia gets fucking cancelled for diddling. You have a podcast, a big platform. Why don't you invite Crystalia on your platform to speak about the diddling allegations? Why don't you invite him on your platform to defend himself? They don't do that. Instead, they get in front of camera and they milk it for their own attention. They start crying, I can't talk, all this shit. They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to defend themselves. They talk about fucking fighting, and when it came to the moment for them to fight, they didn't fight. They ran away like fucking cowards. They hid in the shadows until the coast was clear. Then they stepped back in front of the fucking podcast and started fucking joking about dick sucking and all this sort of nonsense that they always do. They're fucking full of shit. Both of them, full of fucking shit.
100%.
That's what I respect so much about you, is because you're criticizing by creating, and you're putting your money where your mouth is, and it's working out. I mean, the plus also is that you're super talented. I mean, I'm not a rap aficionado.
Well, if you're not rap aficionado, how can you tell someone's talented? Sorry to say this, but if you're not a rap aficionado, how can you say they're talented? Guess what?
That you have
You're
to
talented.
You're not sitting on this couch, but you're not selling. If you're not talented, there's no argument.
He nearly said, if you don't sit on this couch if you're not talented. Then he realized the guest they already had. He nearly tried to say the Fire and the Kid couch is only for talented folks. Imagine somebody like Brendan, a man that has no talent apart from his work ethic. Brendan's only talent is his work ethic, and he's talking about talent. He's got an eye for talent when his only talent is turning up. Don't get me wrong, it's a talent in itself, but if your only talent is showing up, you can't really talk, can you?
Because then the corporates just like, look at him, he sucks.
Yeah.
But they can't use that, you know? So
I think that's kind
talent's
of
number one. Otherwise, there's no fight.
Yeah, the fucking talent gods, innit? Brendan and Brian, the fucking talent gods. You love it, innit? You gotta love it. You gotta fucking love it. Oh, these guys are fucking so full of shit. It's unbelievable, innit? The talent gods. We're the talent gods. Anyway, guys. Anyways. It is 6 a.m. for me now. I got to head off to the gym. I stayed a bit later because I wanted to chat to you guys, and it's been fun. But I'm going to go crush some weights in the gym for the next couple of hours and shit. And then I'll be back later on and pick up from all the other stuff. I've got some more Tom McDonald clips to go through. So bear with me while I do a few of those as well. But I'm going to head off to the gym now and get fucking cracking with some weights. As you can see, I'm already ready to go. But yeah, Exactly. Yeah, we will do that. JG Wentworth as well. Ricky Picture. I'll get some videos downloaded too. We'll do that, and then we'll be back for another episode when I come back. But for those of you tuning in, I appreciate you. Please make sure you like the stream. That'll be very, very helpful. Please like the stream. And that'll be very, very helpful for me. And I'll see all you guys again in a few hours. But big up everybody tuning in. Appreciate you all. Ricky Picture, NJ Ranger, my guy, Podcastables, Blair B, Z, Asada Z's. I see you there, my friend. What's good? Endless Senpai, what's good? Red Dawn, I see you. Apex Puta, I see you. Victola in Japan, Agent Orange, Red Bar Rumors, everybody, I see you here. Pre-Ban 4 Loco, Jesse L, thank you for tuning in. Jared Melarek, my G, what's good? Hope you're well. Everybody for tuning in, appreciate you all. Please make sure you like the stream for me before you leave, and I'll be seeing you guys in a few hours when I'm back. But peace out for now, people. Peace out. Peace.